Hello and welcome on this, well, officially second day of spring. Yay. It has been 2 months and a day since our last session. And as always, it is a pleasure to be here amongst you all, and let us begin the evening. So, just a recap from where we were last session. A little kind of chaotic due to just some things that came with our players, not all kind of in sync just due to life occurrences. A shorter one than usual, but still with enough content where our party, where they were on the precipice of leaving the Upper Dark, as it so became known, they found themselves huddled and locked within a creature-created geode of one of the enormous creatures that feed off the minerals and rocks and exude it. But in desperation and the threat of the gas behind, and of course the threat below of the gust channel pumping and going faster and faster, and Gabth kind of ushering the group to hurry, they locked themselves into almost like a very unfriendly and not comfortable rocky ride. And for over the course of 1 to 3 minutes, the group held on for dear life, and some just due to the thrashing of this violent elevator ride up to the surface. Some of them, as you reached the surface, and then suddenly feeling yourselves weightless, and then tumbling back down, and then crashing. And upon pulling yourselves up with Sir Grau, Jezebel, and Jameson, well, Sir Grau nowhere to be seen, and both Jezebel and Jameson unconscious, and some of the others in worse for wear. Pulling yourselves out, looking around, and finding the beetle form of Sir Grau just kind of rummaging through, clinging on, small talk engaged, and trying to set forth the motion of getting back to St. Ferrisburg. You journey through the night under the guidance of Xara, and probably not too much after dusk has fallen, the group manages to reach the town outskirts, and then you reconvene with one of the archivists from the capital. You exchange formalities and introduce Sir Grau, and Sir Grau kind of fills in some of the plot points of what has transpired, what led to the group's discovering of the entity, trying to understand and probably fitting a better necessity for better formalities. You go to the main town hall and have further conversation of what has transpired, and that a wide expanse of time has come across, with Sir Grau explaining that his initial investigation in trying to determine the origins of what the fluid, the mercurial entity is, with samples and studies and papers, and of course the whereabouts of his group, his professor he was supposed to defend, his long man, this is what 2 months does to you, I swear. All right. Pleasantries exchanged, and understanding the importance and necessity of the immediate danger that this has posed, and of course its relevance and how much it is correlated to the sky ash. It has so so become called. Quintus basically musters you all off and then hands you all a map of the outer area of the town. And so you all head to Bobo's Stakeout, under kind of like a recommendation, but also just a choice of you all. And you come to the pleasantries and indulge in food and comfort. And, well, after almost a full entire day's worth of trekking, battling, and just trying to unravel the mystery that has kind of unfolded onto you all, you finally find rest. And so a new day begins. Welcome back. Gabth, how are you feeling about last night?
Gabth, failing to have cooked a nice meal for the rest of the party, wakes up in a bit of a gloom. But you know what? He's deciding it's not going to get the better of him. There's always a new day, and there's always new dishes to be cooked. So Gabth is going to wake up and attempt to make breakfast for his party. Oh dear. Okay, let's do this, Gabth. And he'll kind of ease out of bed.
Okay. Anyone else have any morning agendas as they start to awake from their comfort?
Yeah, I got one. I'll just find the room that Xara was going to and just knock. Hello?
She immediately opens the door.
Oh, she's ready.
Like, before you get to knocking on it.
You had that item you wanted me to look at, yes?
Yes, the glasses.
Okay. Give them here and I will look at them and figure out what they are.
I give them to them.
Okay, and I will immediately begin ritually casting Identify as we go down to breakfast.
Passing by this conversation, I lean past Skizard's shoulder. Say, Xara, what need for you for glasses when you wear blindfolds?
Say Cesar?
I said, say, Xara.
Oh, okay. Seems like your words are lisping.
It's almost like I'm making a voice I don't normally make in real life.
You're not real?
Ah!
What is going on? Why are there numbers everywhere?
Oh no. Happening again.
While you were casting this, you're doing this ritual casted, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It takes you about 10 minutes, and you kind of have the gif of all the numbers chasing around your screen from, I guess, the scene from.
Oh, I guess where are there numbers everywhere?
Yeah, you just, it's kind of weird because you have the barbarian brain kind of also like conflicting with your trained, like, under the guidance of what your mother with the lessons and stewardship of understanding the magics and the things of the teachings and the natural instinct of hunting, traversing the marshes and swamps with your father and brother. You come to the precipice. You have a eureka moment.
Oh,
Urethra.
You? I didn't say. All right, it will tell you have they're called Eyes of Charming.
oh.
And since they're under the possession of Xara, I'll send these to you, Desi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you all can continue while I'm sending this.
Mm-hmm.
So, say, Xara, what need for you for glasses when you wear blindfolds like that?
Give us a clue of what actually happened down there.
Oh, I don't know. She might find these pretty handy. They don't help us see better, but they do help us talk better.
There you go.
You want...
Excuse?
You're blind, right?
No, hold on. What did you say? They could make me talk better?
Yes. Here.
Interesting. kind of like push Gabth more down.
What? What? Like a
Make him
Goomba?
shorter. Yeah.
Hey.
Sorry.
Okay. Ow.
Normally, I don't see people of your stature.
Oh well. I mean,
Or just in general.
he'll kind of like touch his hips and he'll go. I bet you haven't.
Of course not.
Do
anyway.
you say this while wearing the glasses?
Yeah, because I like wanted to understand like why that would make me talk better.
Oh, okay.
So let's have.
So
Gap, you feel a strange aura of assertiveness you're not used to seeing from Xara.
interesting.
Almost conflicting, but also kind of appealing in a way.
Zara, I think Skizard may have been speaking in jest, but those glasses might actually be having an effect on you.
I was not speaking in jest. I was being very literal.
Oh, okay. Then Skizard might be right.
Interesting.
That's an interesting pair of glasses they had down there. Well, I'm going to make everyone some breakfast. Does anyone have any preferences against eggs and Benedicts?
What is a Benedict?
Who is he?
It's a buttery kind of sauce.
He's butter?
What is butter?
It's fucked up.
Hi, hello, Yiguin. I look to the left as Yiguin kind of just appears out of nowhere.
I'm just
He's in the corner.
the typical Yiguin stance of just kind of like half kneeling, just awkward as all hell.
Hello,
What do I feel
Yiguin.
like you have like your hands over your knees, trying to not stand
Hey.
out?
I'm curious, Yeet. Does your character have scoliosis?
No.
No, he does not. He's just
Okay.
he's just insanely, just that guy.
Gabth has the reverse scoliosis where his back is convex, like his ass is always like outwards.
Oh God!
Oh, yes, the Kenshi pose.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to speak with the clap of my ass cheeks.
It's the gamer pose diagram. but okay. Well, here, let me make you all some breakfast. I'll be right back.
But yeah, since it's a new day, you all can mark down if you have spell slots, you can reset them.
Woo.
And of course, you have all your normal standing HP, unless affected by things that give you boons or other things that linger beyond a day. But you should all be back to your normal HP values.
Awesome.
At this time, Modo will walk in, look at everybody, and then do a double take at Xara and just go, "Oh, why do you have?"
Oh yeah, she's just
why
wearing
do you have
glasses over her
glasses?"
blindfold, isn't she?
Yeah.
Hey, what
why
the
would
fuck?
why would you have glasses on your blindfold?
Is it not that strange?
No, it is very strange.
I do
Oh,
not find it strange.
Ask Takkul a question real quick.
As I.
This
This
we're
one's
looking to blindfold. Huh? What?
What's up? What about it? Yeah. Huh? Yes, it works.
Huh?
Works through the blindfold.
No, I'm saying like, will removing the blindfold do anything?
No,
No.
it
Okay.
shouldn't.
I don't lose anything.
Go into further detail with me later on that.
Okay.
Is it going to turn into Cyclops from X-Men?
What? No.
You all take 10d10 force damage as
Oh.
a cone,
God.
Oh.
Eyes doing
a
constant
cone,
Eldritch Blast.
a cone of devil blight hits you all.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Womp womp.
not the frenzy!
Wow.
I parried it.
The frenzy.
Okay, parry this platypus.
All
Oh,
right.
shoot. I have to find out again.
Yeah, I'll head to the kitchen.
Okay.
Well,
before I
rise and
find
shine
out-
you are.
Yes, they always say fail one day, you try again the next day.
Well, that's a good attitude to have.
Mm.
So, all of your pals waking up too, I'd assume.
I suppose so. I believe I was seeing most of them arise. I'm going to just be flipping through a cookbook.
So, guess you want these, huh? Well, go ahead. It's under the agreement, I suppose.
All right.
Anything you want me to make you, or a beverage, anything like that?
Could I please have some tea?
Hmm.
It's always good to start the morning with tea. It
I got
wipes away
some,
the toothbrushing flavor.
I got rosemary petals and things like that. That sound right? You?
Is that
Uh,
what that leaf water is?
Gap glances
who's
at that
that?
weird chef. Gap kind of pauses and looks at the man. You use rosemary for tea.
How do you do that?
Well,
That's weird.
as a half-orc, doesn't really bother me. So, but upon your physiology, I don't know what's going to do to you. Now, the human in your group, or humans, I'm not so certain what it'll do, but this has been cultivated for more than medicinal uses. It's consumable.
Out of character, like what he's referring to is like actual rosemary, or is it like a fantasy plant called rosemary?
It's just think of as rosemary tea. This isn't like I'm gonna use real world stuff and I'm gonna use fantasy stuff.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, because this is a real world thing and it's just different from how it is in the real world. So I was getting a little confused. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. To answer that, Desi, yes, it is. This was part of the text I sent you. Unless something is interfering in that.
So was that just the free one then, or
What? Well, just
how does a 2-minute work for you then?
for me, you just need
Yeah.
30 minutes to sit down with an item and kind of like get your body and mind used to an item that has magical properties.
That
As
would
in-
happen already if I had it with me, right? Or would I need to wear it?
Since you've technically identified it and actually have been wearing it rather than kind of like possessing or holding it, yes, if you've taken the time to, I guess that whole essence of what transpired in, your room would have given you enough time for what Gabth is about to do in the kitchen. So yes.
Okay.
Okay. Back to you, Gabth.
Okay. I see. So you use rosemary in tea. That's quite interesting. Here, can I have some?
I mean, I got some weak souled jasmine.
Oh yes, jasmine sounds great. Here, can I have some of that rosemary?
Sure.
All right. In this cookbook, and from where I'm from, rosemary is used as a kind of herb, spice, in cooking. It's good on potatoes. And could I have some potatoes, please?
Oh. The starch dealers? Of course you can. There you go.
They call them weird things up here. Okay.
I'm just jostling your hide, okay?
I see. There's a lot to jostle. I apologize. Okay. So what I'm going to be needing is, you have eggs? I know that. Do you have any sort of soft flaky pastry? A croissant?
Well. Hey, Jerry. Give me that bread.
Woo.
Oh, okay. He goes and grabs like a uneaten loaf.
Uneaten being the adjective is
was
very
about to be
worrying.
eaten.
It's very worrying in the world of cooking that the only adjective is uneaten.
That was my bread.
Is this all you
Don't
have?
worry, we'll get some more later.
Okay,
I
fair
think our
enough.
friend might treat you as well, right?
Oh,
Kind of like winks in your direction. Just give him
yes,
some
I'll
of his
make
bread
some.
back.
I'll make some for you too. I apologize for taking your uneaten bread.
Thank you. Gives you 2 thumbs up.
Okay, Jerry's quite sweet. Okay, so butter. You have butter.
In that jar.
Okay. Okay, this will do. Do you have ham, actually? Thin slices.
How thin you want them? He gets
it,
his knife out.
It doesn't need to be as thin as you can make them, please.
All right. Down roll. I love rolling. Let's do a performance check.
Okay. So,
That is a 4.
Okay.
It
Performance
is. Well, he's trying to be.
Oh dear.
He's trying to like show off.
Oh dear.
Now for like this is the flare. Now for the actual like dexterity of cutting.
Okay.
That is a 9. So plus.
Oh dear.
Okay, 13. It's about half the width of your half to a quarter the width of your pinky finger.
Okay, that sounds about right. Thank you. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to attempt to make eggs Benedict. I will try to just blanch some eggs and then make a butter sauce and pour them on and put them on the bread.
Okay, while that is happening,
Hmm.
anyone else have anything they want to do while they're going through their morning routines and cycles?
Yeah, I don't want to take too much time up on this.
Xara will just remove the blindfold and just like tie it around her forehead.
You can't see this. You're in the kitchen.
No, this is some guy.
What
Jerry
color are her eyes?
Jerry sees the face of Xara. Are you still in your room, or are you on your way down?
On my way down.
Okay. Jerry has no reaction because he can't see you from where the stairs are.
It's not. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted
It's
to do
just
that.
Everyone dies.
Just a random character,
Jerry runs
we've
in.
never seen before. A random character we've never
Need
seen
you
before is
to
like
roll-
Xara without glass. Oh!
I need you guys to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Oh god.
That was a joke. All right,
Oh, man.
someone else.
Yiguin's just gonna be doing his thing, just skulking in a corner.
Skulking?
There's a line
Yeah.
of drool going down the left side of his mouth.
Don is donning it.
You know what? I'm
Constantly.
gonna break off a piece of Gouda cheese and share with Donlee
Yeah.
while we
I'm
wait for
donning
breakfast.
I'm donning it.
Yeah.
As you offer the cheese, you just see a
Okay.
hand come between you and Donnie.
Would you like some?
Hey, dude. Okay,
Yes.
dude. Share,
Okay.
dude.
Here
But
you go.
save me some, dude.
Cheese bit will never get old.
That's an amazing gift move. She looks so proud of herself.
All right.
Now I will remove my Gouda cheese wheel from my inventory.
Okay.
Mm.
Gouda has
Is that
been
how Terrell
consumed.
character?
Then when when I think no one's looking, I'm gonna eat the rest of my squirrel.
Okay. All right.
Got a little bit extra protein.
I just hear out of nowhere like someone
Me-
squirting.
so Skizard gets his morning
protein.
meat and cheese.
It's like a
It's
pet
very-
squirrel.
Very striated and very skimpy meal in terms of meat, but it'll do. Unless it was a fat plump one.
I don't know. You never told me.
Let's I'll roll the size while someone else is doing things. Wow! I got a 19. Natural
my
19. That is a very plump squirrel.
Fat ass squirrel.
He was cheeked up in the face and the back.
Dexterity saving throw.
You actually get
Or not to
two.
choke.
There's a there's a still a walnut in its mouth.
No, no.
Oh god.
Extra surprise,
Uh,
extra treat.
Oh, nutty.
Okay, continue. Someone else. Arthur.
Oh,
no.
could I look at the, or start like deciphering the?
Yes, you can. You can start to unravel the mystery of this zistery. All right. Kind of gave you a base of what you'd need. Let's see. Yeah. So just give me just an intelligence check for the morning, since you want to spend some time on this. Roll your intelligence modifier. Oh!
Okay.
Yes, you want this.
23.
Holy fuck, wahoo.
Okay, wow. Bringing up the big gray matter. Okay, well, what would have taken you 4 to 8 hours takes you 1 to 2 hours. So you have a very sizable understanding of the ingredient list now. And maybe with your luck, with the festival still going on, you might be able to find a vendor that has path to most of the possession of the items that you need from this list. You know this with a certainty. Well done.
Neat.
All right. You also feel kind of more mentally refined today. You feel fresh. So if you're to make any, just do a natural intelligence roll, you get a +1 to any further intelligence checks for the rest of the day.
Oh, neat.
So nice. All right. Anybody else?
Oh, nothing on my end.
I'm also gonna eat the rest of my baguette,
Okay.
or
Right.
like also share it to anyone else who want it because I want to eat before it goes bad.
I love imagining somebody sitting next to Skizard. Like, he looks at Skizard eating Gouda cheese wheel, looks away, looks back, eating a whole squirrel, looks away, looks back. It's like, wait, what were you just
Actually,
doing? Is this eating bread?
Let me do. Jerry is a little distraught where you're pulling this from and how you're consuming it with so much fervor. He actually starts to sit a table away because he still hasn't eaten the rest of his plate, and he's kind of like huddled over his meal now, trying to like very sneakily eat it so you don't catch any eye attention. You see this with your just normal passive perception.
We're from Jerry.
All right. Well, I'm glad you got your meal for the morning. I was gonna, well, your friend's out there in
We don't
the
know.
kitchen back, whipping up a
I am not
meal.
food though.
That's, well, that's good. Hey, Gabth,
Yes, what is it?
you're, what's your, name again, mister?
Is it?
Mr. Skizard, he's working up an appetite. You need more ham, you think?
I believe I will prepare an adequate amount of food for the party. Thank you.
He's got you covered.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Nada for me.
Engage. Modo.
Mhm.
Don't need.
I'm good. I'm just vibing.
Alright. Just vibing? Like anything in particular? Like you thinking of, or like maybe like twiddling your thumbs in a very Ryo kind of way?
I'm just sort of laying or sitting back in my chair while I take in what's going on around me.
Roll me a perception check, Ryo.
Okay.
Okay. You do notice while just kind of like going about, you see there is a tiny nick in one of your other hand axes. Just a small little abrasion, and then what seems to be a seam that's starting to notch its way further in toward the top.
Seems
May
I need
need to be tuned up, or a little bit of a smithing work just to get it topped up.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I got an axe that's a little bummed out. Damn.
All right, Yiguin, good. Arthur,
Yep.
good. Xara.
Yeah.
Anything?
Not really.
Okay. All right. Well, back to you, Gabth.
All right. At this point, I would say I've blanched about just a bunch of eggs, and I'm going on to trying to create a fluffy butter sauce.
Blanco style eggs, cool.
Sure.
All right, go ahead. Give me a performance check with just a base acrobatics check for just handling of the tools.
So performance and an acrobatics.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Starting with the performance.
Style and substance.
Okay.
Okay.
That should be a. If I have a 7 next to performance, that's not.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 21.
That's 21. Okay, gotcha. And then the acrobatics. That is a 24.
Wow. Oh, like,
Jesus.
what?
Gabth is determined this morning.
You're double proficient?
I believe I am, yes.
Holy shit, bro. Okay. Damn. Fucking jester up in here. Anyway. Well.
Oh, yeah,
and
because I have
how
expertise.
do you want to describe this?
I'm going to just be swirling a pot of butter, and I'm just going to be going at it with enough fervor to where whenever I lift the wooden spoon into the air, it kind of creates a little spiral of fluffy butter liquid that just falls back into the pot very gently. I'm going to just prepare a row of plates, bread them, put 2 eggs on each piece of bread, and then just go in a line and just walk down the line. Just pour butter on top of each of them. Garnish them with a little herb. Serve them with some rosemary fried potatoes. And the meal is done.
All right. This is. You're definitely the head chef in the kitchen at the moment. Bobo is taken aback and actually just kind of like sits on a stool while you do this, and just he's not mildly impressed. He is like, even without much like your kind of like peripheral passive perception, he's eyeing the passion and intensity of this moment, and he kind of like nods his head up and down. Yeah, my man. Well done. All right.
After just sprinkling the last bit of garnish, Gabth will kind of flourish around and then give a curtsy.
Here's your tea, sir.
Why, thank you. And he'll take the jasmine tea, blow, and sip. This is called Eggs Benedict.
Oh, well, I've heard of it. So that's your terminology from, well, kind of universal what it looks like, but that's what you call it down there? All right, I can get behind that.
I believe so. It's apparently a human recipe.
All right, orders up.
Oh.
And yep, I'll come out and carry out some plates to my party. Hello, guys. I hope you like it.
Actually, now as the DM, I guess, well, with that performance, give you a +5. Roll me a d20. I want to see how many serving you can get out of this.
Okay.
Oh, that's 10 servings.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's enough for the group, Jerry and Bobo. So, wow, you have enough to feed everyone in the tavern at the moment.
Nice.
Damn.
Sounds good. Sounds
Oh.
May I,
Eggs Benedict. Oh.
good. Yes. Eggs Benedict. It's a human dish. I hope you like it.
It was
Oh!
delicious.
Gabth is in the. So what it is oh. Was it good, Skizard?
Yes.
Good. That's what matters. It's a pretty wholesome meal for the morning. I hope it's not too heavy.
All right. Well, I need all of you to roll me just roll a d4 and then take half of what you get, and then you can add that to your temporary HP for the day.
Woohoo!
So why don't I just get 1 instead of 1.5?
It just rounds down to 1. Yeah.
Okay.
1.
No,
One.
you wait. Hey.
If it's if it's 3, then that's 2, right?
No, you said
Yes.
round down.
Round down. Okay.
So that would be 2.
Oh, what did we do?
Because it's 1.5.
Well, I mean- Yeah. I mean, it might as well be 2 because you get.
Okay. I'm making mine 2 then.
Yeah.
I
You know
rolled a
what?
3 as well.
Roll another. Just roll a d20. See if you get the 2 out of that. Just to
Oh,
break
okay.
the rounded up.
I got, wow.
God damn it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
All right, you get
Let's go.
additional. Yeah, you get 2 extra temporary HP to your pull.
Let's go.
I-
First D20
Take a
roll in
next
that
long rest.
20.
No, Donlee. That's not what Benedict is a name. It's not an action.
You put Ben in this dick with eggs?
Oh, okay. Well,
What the fuck, dude?
okay. I mean, I guess it's
He,
not
he-
stopping
there-
him.
there's no he doesn't bother with Donley, you don't use utensils, you just kind of like eat it hand style, right?
My man.
I'd be surprised if
Okay,
Donlee
yeah,
even knew what utensils
he
were.
literally he takes the plate with one kind of like clawed palm and just takes the other and kind of shovels with his left hand into his mouth.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I high five him. Just
There's a sizable belch. You get a little bit of egg and stuff on from the high five. Skizard.
Hmm. All right.
cowabunga, dude. Draconic.
Cowabunga, dude. Interconic. Alright, well,
May
Go
I
ahead.
ask?
yes.
Are there apples?
Is this in character or is this Jeremy?
This is Jeremy. I just want to know: are there apples?
You don't really see anything visible because the kitchen is kind of behind the main desk where alcohol, beverages, and of course where fees are collected for rooms and room keys are administered. You can give me a nasal check if you want.
Oh my god.
Oh god! You know what? You know what?
Do it.
Why not?
Do a
Just
sniffer.
one nasal check. What would I use for the nasal check?
Perception.
Okay. Nope.
Oh.
I mean
You
that is
don't-
an 8. That is an 8.
You don't smell any apples. You don't see any apples, therefore there are no apples.
All right.
I'm sorry, Modo. All right. Well, you all are had a very hearty meal, thanks to Gabth. Jerry kind of like looks in your direction, Gabth, and he starts clapping. That was immaculate.
Oh, why, thank you, Jerry. I'm glad you like it.
He passes out.
Oh,
Oh dear.
maybe it
There's a
was too
smile on
good.
his face.
I guess I did a good job.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. All right. Well, I'll go. I'll take him out back and just kind of make sure he doesn't keel over. I think
Thank you.
I think he overstuffed himself with the meal I gave him, of course. Which, well, that showmanship right there. Well, the rest of the festival should be already going on about, so you can head down to the main avenue, 2nd Street, and of course there's the whole alleyway or a plaza that has the most of the confines of the festival, and where you can find most of the more established and some very particular vendors. Sorry, that was me coughing, not him.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
I'm dying. Feels like there's a needle in the back of my throat. Ugh.
God.
Gesundheit in Draconic.
Choking draconic.
You okay, Takkul?
Yeah, good. I felt like, like how the tiny little burrs or
Mhm.
needles are on a cactus.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yep.
teensy weensy. It feels like something that small is like
Mhm.
at the very base of where my tongue is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Ew.
I get that feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, kind of Bobo kind of like goes off, and you guys are just kind of there amongst yourselves.
Hmm.
I guess
Does
we
it
could
happen?
explore the rest of the festival. We have more money to see what it all offers
Hmm.
before we figure out what we want to do about, the ash and, all that other doom and gloom.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with enjoying our time a little bit. I must say, sometimes the atmosphere of this town is a little suffocating.
It is always nice to find reprieve before going on another adventure.
That is fair. That is fair. All right. Well, my friends, what do you say to enjoying a bit more time on the town?
Fuck me. Alright, give me a... Hold on, let me just... You guys keep talking amongst yourselves.
I'm all for it.
Well, before we head out, though, just how are you guys feeling about, I guess, what we've gone through recently?
It is very odd
Yes.
finding a being that was made of a liquid metal, I think.
I believe in layman's terms, we'd call something like that an alien.
Oh, right,
It's an alien.
alien.
Something not of this world is what I'm referring to.
Oh,
There's a whole world.
I sense an immediate danger, and I turn around and look at Yiguin.
You kind of see him kind of lurching over, kind of like doing the creep from like Scooby-Doo or other like cartoons, trying to like tiptoe himself away.
Yiguin,
He thinks he's not seen.
Yiguin, is there something that you need, my friend?
I just continue going, acting like I don't hear you.
Yiguin, are you all right?
Yiguin is already at the door.
I guess he really wants to go to the festival?
Earlier, Takkul, when you said, "Oh fuck me," and then you said, "Wait, you guys do your thing." Like, is that done? Like, are we all good now?
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
me.
that was Yiguin. Okay, fucking Christ, God damn it. I think Yiguin is excited.
I'm so for this. I'm so not for this. But go do your
He's
thing.
splitting the party.
Okay, anyway, you can do what you need to.
I look at the party. Well, we could follow Yiguin and stay as a united party.
Well, yeah, I guess that kind of works. Yiguin, you're tuning them out. You're not.
We should
You're
probably keep
acknowledging
an eye
that
on
they
him.
see you.
Or
No, I'm not. I'm just.
or-
I am out the door, and I am still stealth walking.
Okay,
I
you're
put
still
my
walking
finger
the
up.
street. Give me another. Since this is known now to the group, give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
4.
Okay. 4. Yeah, you're stealth creeping down the street. You
Wait, wouldn't he have disadvantage in the first
not
place?
even
He's
a
wearing
roach
heavy
can
armor.
notice you.
Yeah. I've already got disadvantage.
God, if only you're wearing stilettos.
You know how, like, whenever you're being stealthy, you have to, like, control your breathing and your presence and stuff? Like,
Yeah.
at base, Yiguin during stealth is like this.
No,
Just
just
mouth
think
breathing.
about it this way. This is what's happening is you have the Skyrim like a stealth icon, the eyes fully lit, but there's like a mouth under it going.
That sounds like an amazing addition to the game. Just mouth breathing stealth. I look at the party and I go, well, we could follow Yiguin and keep tabs on him, or we can be a big pain to the powers that be and stay here for a little bit and split the party.
You can roll me a D100.
No.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
rolling a D100. That's
7.
a 5.
Wow.
Gabth immediately gets struck by lightning.
No. All right. Well, I only wanted Yeet to do it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said neutral for some reason.
No. Did I say neutral?
Not everything's about you.
Oh no! I thought you meant. I
I
think
didn't see either.
This is been accounted for. Thank you, Yeet.
Okay. It's also scary that we rolled almost the same number.
That is pretty scary. All right. All jokes aside, I think it's best if we go follow Yiguin.
Yes.
Since you
curious
did that, Yiguin, you get to pick 3 people in the group right now, and they get to roll D20s.
To win $10,000.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Great Jeremy Max.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
fuck.
anything, or is this a flat roll here?
Flat roll.
Okay. Yo, let's
Can I-
go.
Oh,
Thunder.
All right, and wow. Okay, this is gonna be intense. It is cold.
Oh,
It is nippy, and Yiguin, you're starting to feel parts of your skin kind of feel like they're getting stuck to the plate in places. You might be hardy being that of a furbolg, having hair and the necessary constitution, but it is very brisk today, and the wind is cutting through you. And there is an overcast that is starting to kind of intensify. It is also known around this region that, autumn and winter can come fairly quick. You kind of see, if you're passive perception, you feel this slightest sliver of descending flake is beginning to snow.
oh.
Hmm.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna look up.
So you look up, and it starts to become more apparent. Are you still moving, or are you just taking in the nature as it descends?
I'm just taking it in now.
You're kind of standing there in the middle of the street, looking up. And for the faintest glimpse, could have sworn you saw the clouds wink at you. And then this goes back to a amorphous shape.
I see what I see. I see what's going on here. I turn around. Is the group following me?
Is the group following him?
Oh, you betcha.
I'm finishing applying my skin balm, and I'm going to follow.
So no one is readily following me.
I'm like
I
running
just
out
said,
while
oh,
you're
you
applying.
betcha.
Ye-
So yeah, I was.
Yiguin is. Oh, sorry to cut you off, Gray. Yiguin, you have a stature that is noticeable by both complexion and by size. So it's not hard for the group to pinpoint you, even with the impression that you feel you're being stealthy. But you're taken aback in the nature, and you kind of like your other senses kind of are dulled in thinking about what is around you. But go ahead,
Okay.
Gray.
Oh. Yeah, go on, Gray.
Hello.
Oh, so you're
Yeah,
following
I'm like
suit?
right behind you, just like, what are you doing?
I have a plan, my friend.
Okay. What is that?
I need you to look away.
Okay. I look away but keep my ears open.
At the moment he turns around, I cast Disguise Self, turning myself into a more human-like person, just like basic human, and then I sprint into the crowd.
Okay, to make this moment, Skizard was the only one that I believe clarified they were outside.
I
will.
said
I was gonna say that I was just looking outside through the window.
Okay.
I'm coming outside.
From. Oh, okay.
Oh
Damn.
god!
Whoa, this guy's a freak!
He's taking advantage of the
Those
moment of
eggs
snow.
did
and
some
no-
shit to you.
I'm coming outside.
I'm gapping.
I'm gapping it. I'm gapping it.
He's
Okay. All right.
short in
Xara,
the-
you see Skizard, but you cannot see due to like where the windows like peripheral allowed you.
Mhm.
You cannot see Yiguin. You can only see Skizard peering through the window.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Yeet, and give me a stealth check with.
I did say I was actively listening, though.
Well,
I'm just
for the
casting
sake
this-
of visuals,
Yeah.
give me a stealth check with advantage. Or just one roll.
Oh, well, okay, well, first roll was a 16, so...
Okay, so 15.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you shape into?
I am just going to become like a plain Jane like blonde-haired human guy.
Damn. Okay, Arthur, you got competition.
Uh,
And then I am just going to bolt away and just go blend in with the crowd.
Okay. All right. Well, we are officially in the streets now, so let me present the new theme.
oh boy.
At this point, we're already outside, right?
Well, to allow Yiguin's burst of freedom. Skizard,
No,
just
that's
give me a.
I'm bursting in freedom.
Yes,
Okay.
he's also bursting in frivolous freedom. Freedom seed.
Oh,
God.
Anyway,
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
just roll me. Actually, what is your passive perception?
9.
Okay. No. Well, were you actively trying to listen?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Okay. 16.
You definitely can pinpoint the footsteps of
I hear the clank of metal.
barely. He's definitely some of the magic is kind of muffling a little bit to address the form, but you still hear it kind of.
I'll just
Every now
snap
and
and be like, hey, what the?
And he's. You hear the sound, but there's a crowd of many humanoids, and they're all kind of like blending, and the sounds are starting to like come on top of one another. Damn it, are starting to blend with one another. Phrasing to cool.
oh,
Anyway.
Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but he just ran off.
Why?
I do not know. I talked to him. He said, I have a plan. Look away. And then he just ran.
Gabth is just caught up, finally applying like the rest of his balm onto his face.
There's a buildup of precipitation on the ground accumulation of white powder. I don't.
Oh.
This might be your first time seeing snow, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh.
I think.
Mm.
I forget what the weather was like on your 0 session.
Yeah, yes, a white watery substance.
Oh no, that's me. I'm sorry.
You're not
this
white.
this other stuff. This other stuff. I've always heard of snow.
You're taken aback for sure. And this is colder than you're used to. You feel
Yes.
it hits your vertebrae.
Yeah.
You feel there's a quaking inside you that you haven't felt by natural means of this type, since the Underdark is such a just a usually controlled temperate area, not by the temperature temperate, but the environment and how it usually is. You don't have too many weather patterns that are attributable to what you're experiencing now. So this is very new.
Gabth is sort of clasping at his elbows, and he goes, "Oh, okay. So this must be the snow I always hear about in those human ballads. Wow, this is spine-tingling in the not-so-pleasant way."
Give me a Constitution saving roll.
Okay.
Constellation.
Yeah, Constellation.
Constellation.
Okay, that's
All right, so that's a total of
11.
12. You remain your composure. You don't let it like completely take you aback. It takes you about half a minute to kind of like muster your senses and your mettle to just push forward through this. The breeze and the chill definitely are going to be lingering around you for the rest of the day if this keeps up.
If this keeps up.
Damn it, I didn't intend that.
Yeah, you did.
It's the end of the session. The things I say, maybe not so much. Anyway,
well,
all right, Gap. That is your experience.
This is much less temperate than I'm used to. Wow, is it that season already?
Seems like it.
Xara, you were unaffected since you were dressed for, well,
Pretty much everything.
occasions.
Not everything. Yeah.
You're bundled. You feel the breeze come across your face, and now you're the skin around your eyes and your brow and your part of your forehead, but it's nothing that you can't handle. This is Just one of the various treasures the world bestows upon those.
Gabth is attempting to. Shit, he doesn't wear thigh highs. Oh my god.
What? You mean he's
Oh.
not? What
He
the?
just wears a like a tube dress.
For my cold-blooded fellows, give me a Constitution saving. throw.
Okay.
I'll roll for you, Moo, unless you're already inside. I don't think you're. Yeah, I'll roll for you.
Inside?
In roll 20.
Hey yo.
Guys, you're going to like twist and. Okay, Donlee, you're good. You're
I'm not okay.
and Draconic, you're a good dude. Skizard, you're after just kind of like your senses become more dulled now. It's understandable why you lost track of where you thought Yiguin was going. You're definitely not going to be as dexterous for the rest of the day, so you suffer a -1 to all acrobatics check.
Oh. Why is anyone else seeing the world slightly fuzzy?
Are you right?
Arthur,
You do not
Modo,
do well
Ryu.
in the snow, do you?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I am not used to such cold weather.
I see. Is it because of Is it because of your blood?
Yes.
How does it feel to be cold-blooded?
Hmm.
He's a freaking lizard. That's what he is. Passerby.
Barry, be
Like,
quiet.
here's. That's not Jerry.
Okay.
That might be Barry.
Oh god. All the Aries.
No
This is
offense,
third
Mr.
cousin.
Lizard folk.
But untaken?
He kind of walks off in the other direction.
What odd fellow.
I mean, there are good days and bad days. Cold weather usually makes us more lethargic than most other species, so I guess that explains why our friend was able to give me the slip so easily.
I see.
I don't
Modo
know
will
what
lift up
he
his-
exactly is planning, though.
I think if Yiguin said he had a plan, then maybe we can. No, I actually don't think we could trust him at all. Actually,
I mean, we've all known each other for a few days. I don't think we could trust him if he just sprinted off without telling us what he's doing.
do we have any idea what he'd want to do? Is he going to assassinate the leader of the town?
I have no idea what he is capable of.
Gap, roll me an insight check.
Why would you say that?
That's
Oh,
No,
he very well might.
no, you're.
Know who the
That's
mayor or
decisive.
leader of this town is besides the. You know who the kind of like the ruler or main figure is for the region, but you don't know it for the town.
wait, who's the guy that we met at the gala?
I think it was the Baron.
Yeah, Yaros Krasal is the High Duke of the region.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Okay. You know what? That was jumping to conclusions. That was a silly idea. Either way, Yiguin running off, maybe not the best idea. Maybe we shouldn't let a man who refused to swim and almost let himself drown out of just lack of reasoning run into a town full of crowded with people. Maybe we should find him.
Maybe we should find winter clothes.
No, I'll be all right.
Alright.
Modo and Ryo, but go first, Jeremy.
Modo will lift up his hand towards Skizard and just use Produce Flame.
Oh, that is much better.
Is this warm enough?
Yes.
Your back and part of your obliques certainly are starting to feel a little more pleasant. It's not enough to kind of like when there's some parts of the wind that just cuts right through you like a invisible knife. It's mildly comfortable, not enough.
It does help, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, look, they do magic. Oh, magic? Oh, haven't seen magic in a year. You're starting to attract some attention, Modo. Can you put icicles down my off my nose? Can you do that? Starts like kind of like get ready to like make some excess snot.
If I were to do anything like that, it would hurt.
You sure?
Yes,
It could be
yes.
that bad. You're a magician. I trust you, Smurf.
Let us say I barely know how to use magic.
Oh, well,
It is very dangerous.
Oh, okay. Roll. Are you trying to intimidate, persuade him, or deceive him?
To persuade, because
Okay.
Modo is still new to magic.
All right, roll me a persuasion check.
Oh no. That is a 16.
All right. Okay. Dangerous. He kind of starts to back off a little bit, like kind of stumbles a little bit, and kind of makes his way in the opposite direction. Oh, okay. Well, if you say so, mister. And the other lady that was kind of not accompanying him, but kind of like behind him, also kind of goes back to her business on the street. All right. Ryo, you have anything? Engage, engage, and engage, and engage, and engage, and engage. What you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy? And engage, and engage.
Doing engage things.
There goes him.
Continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone have anything?
I would like to go check out some of those stalls we didn't get a chance to see.
Okay, well, I think I can change.
I was also gonna see if, like, so I got like all the ingredients that I know I need.
You know what you need, but you need to still shop. You need to browse. And there is a festival going about, so there's many opportunity probably to present itself. Let's see. I need the funny circle. There you go. So you guys started off right around here. And Skizard, you're right here. Kind of like where this junction is.
Okay.
And Yiguin, well, where the crowd is going, you kind of like made your way through this alleyway going through, and then you're probably right around here now. Close to where the town hall is. Gabth, Xara, Modo, Ryo, and everyone else, you're kind of just a little bit behind where Skizard is. But yeah, I would let you all go about as a group if you. It'd be easier to get things that way, but I can't stop you if you want to split. It's a role-playing game.
My main prerogative. Well, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to warm up my clothing.
Okay, for 24 hours.
Just in bursts, just to feel a little better.
Okay, so no atomic scrambling. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. You beat me to the joke. I'm going to just follow the majority of the party around while just constantly keeping an eye out for somebody who with the gait that Yiguin has, that exact walk.
Give me an intelligence check to see if you can recall entirely what his, because usually you're in front of him. Not always are you behind him. So
no.
Oh, did you already roll?
6.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no.
It's a really jolly, like over enthusiastic, like
damn it.
body positioning, but yeah, you're definitely gonna look out for that.
Okay.
And you see some people kind of like juggling down the street. They kind of fit that nature. Some are wearing really like articulate and kind of audacious hats.
The sarcasm does not fall deaf on me, Mr. DM. I look into the sky.
What? I'm playing into what you roll. I'm sorry.
He's doing good.
Anyway. Okay. What else? Where are we looking to go, group? Do the pinpoints in the map. So, when we started in session 1, we're pretty much on this street here, where I'm kind of pinging on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Vendors go along this street in these alleyways. Over here. Here.
When he's dead.
Over here. Oh.
He's
Engage.
dead.
No.
No.
Called it.
Like
I knew it was gonna happen again.
And
They massacred my boy.
My boy.
you do remember the day you fought with where the mudslide had came?
Mm-hmm.
It would be in this,
Yeah.
around here. This is around close. Actually, this right here is Diedrich's shop. It's not there anymore, obviously, but well, not in the same shape that is displayed on the map. But there wasn't as many.
Hey,
Hey,
go back.
I'm just from Roll20. I'm just pinging the map to show where certain things are, based on where the group has already gone. But all of you recall in the fight, there weren't as many stalls. Are we going this direction? Just where are we going? I'll describe to you guys what you'll see from wherever you choose to go.
I mean, I have a vague plan of what I want to specifically look for.
Okay.
I kind of want to look for any people that are selling possible magic items or curiosities, and maybe
Okay.
a blacksmith so I can modify my quarterstaff.
Well, you. I don't know if you knew exactly at the time, but you do know that Xara, Ryo, and Modo kind of pulled someone out of the muck the other day, and I don't know if you would have been in direct earshot, kind of through his what he was saying openly, that would be pinging your head, blacksmith, or a smith of some type. But
I mean, I can roll
just
for it
give
if you
me just a base intelligence check.
want. Okay, got it. Base intelligence.
Base.
Oh.
You remember Modo and Ryo taking off from the gala or the manor early on, and they had an objective in mind, but you weren't entirely sure if it fits what your desire is.
Oh.
It's like it's a really back surface thought. But you don't know if it's Smith or not. But you're certainly welcome to look and peruse the streets. Maybe you'll come across one.
Yeah.
So for you, just give me just pick a number between. Actually, what do I got here? What fits the criteria? Just roll me a roll. Roll me a d6. Skizard.
Okay.
Since I'm also a merchant, would I know like where I would get stuff from?
Yes, you do. From the first day, of course, you do. You did see what everyone else was setting up, but nothing. You didn't see any alchemical or alchemist or herbalist or anyone of that nature that would have direct hands-on with things that you would need, describing the nature of what you're going to be.
Okay, so I got
Okay.
a 4.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
A 4. All right. Now I gotta roll. All right. So, knickknacks, magical items, and smithing. Is that what we're looking at?
Yep.
All right. Now I gotta roll a d6. Okay. 1. 2. And oh god. This is so fitting. This is so fitting. Why? All right. All right. Skizard, you're basically leading the group at this point. You haven't really looked back. You do feel the slight sensation of the produce flame every now and then. Modo, you're trying to be discreet about it at this point, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's kind of lifting up a little bit on the back of your clothing, but not enough to where the heat is direct on your skin, but kind of like, and it's definitely not going to catch your garments on fire.
Okay.
You feel comfortable, and you definitely. Oh, welcome back.
We'll go back.
Engage.
Welcome back.
Anything?
Sorry.
The group. It's okay. The group is starting to make their way through the festival. Is there anything in particular you have in mind or bear interest in?
Looking for a place to get my axe looked at.
Okay. Well, you immediately know Diedrich. Like, he, off the top of your head, would be someone that would, could potentially work on that. And you haven't seen him for about a day and a quarter now, since you had a really, hectic journey yesterday. It's about maybe 10, 11 in the morning. But if you're on the map, Engage, Diedrich's shop was around here, and there may be other smitheries in the vicinity, especially the vendors.
Okay.
So you'll know that. But for you, Skizard, since you're kind of at the tip, kind of going by your own interest, you see a plethora of just colors, like smells, fragrances. Just it is like a rainbow of choice and opportunity.
Oh.
You don't see it, but you hear it.
Hmm?
And I would say you're right about at this point. You're on pinging on the map. You've reached the
Mhm.
main avenue that goes to the main southern road that goes into St. Ferrisburg. And you see a daunting figure over the horizon, beyond the gate. Give me a perception check. And this is just to
Okay.
get a more detailed just visibility.
Right. 9.
9? You can't make it out, but you see a man walking in the distance with something on his back. And you realize the man is like, if you were to like where you are in perspective, like you raise your thumb to where your index finger is by maybe about 2 inches.
Mhm.
Why am I seeing that man in that same kind of like shape that far away? And the distance between your thumb and your index finger grows
Oh.
and grows immense until the figure is at the gate down here.
Mhm.
And they step over it. You
Oh.
see a giant. Maybe what can you read from this? It would be perception again, but it was kind of a really low. They are above 25 feet tall.
Oh.
They are enormous, and they are. You hear it now. Thugum, thugum. This gray, statuesque behemoth of a man, a beast, a monster, a giant. He's carrying what looks to be like a shop on his back. And he starts to he kneels down and starts with a very kind of low hum of a voice that kind of doesn't boom, but the ground murmurs, and you can't hear the over detail of what is being said, but there is an ensemble of people, crowd, and guards, and then he kind of like takes his pinky finger and looks to, and with his thumb shows a large, well, to you all, a large scribe of paper about 2 feet long, and you start to see the guards and such nod, and they motion the crowd to move and to clear away, clear away. We got a late comer, and seems a vendor was very late, and he starts to walk in the direction of your group. Thukum, 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 thukum. And then he takes a right, and you start to see his figure kind of get covered by some of the more taller buildings, and his shape disappears in this, basically this direction, going here.
I just like look back at the others. So we're going to check that out, right?
That is certainly an.
That is a curiosity if I've ever seen it.
Xara?
Hmm.
Xara, Arthur. Yeah, only you two give me an intelligence or just a straight intelligence roll, or history if you're trained.
$19.
19. It's a giant, and it's got 4 arms, but that's a giant with 4 arms, and he's got gray skin, and he's carrying a building on his back. It's awe and impressive. Your jaw goes kind of like slack, kind of like dumbfounded that something that immense in a humanoid shape and what seems to be civil is, well, partaking in this festivities. Arthur, you feel you're on the cusp, but you have no idea what kind of giant that is. You've never heard of a 4-armed giant. All right. Group, carry on.
Well, I suppose if anything that's worth checking out, if anything, I'm just interested.
And you all start to see crowds and crowds and crowds, like start to flock and definitely push past you, because everyone, not in a very controlled, very fast walk or jog, are going in the direction of where that giant went. They have drawn a crowd.
Are you both okay?
I think so.
Maybe.
That was.
I almost got trampled.
Ryo. Oh. Engage.
No.
Not again.
I like this.
Lost in the crowd.
He got
It's swept
trampled.
away.
Buddy.
Being as short as I am, I'm quite used to dodging being trampled, actually.
Goes back in time, throws him in. I'm joking.
Alright. Well, Skizard took a bit of the perception and control of that. Who wants to kind of he's kind of definitely impressed. Who wants to take charge and kind of shuffle their way past him?
I'll hang back for now and still just keep an eye out.
Okay. So you're kind of
I
go
go
ahead.
with Skizzy.
Okay, you kind of well, Ski's kind of, he's taking it in too, but okay, all right, thank you. So you're beside him, just looking.
Yeah.
Maybe we should use this as an opportunity to check out other shops if that's going to be busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look at the others and shrug.
You know what? I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I would imagine everything is empty now.
Well, this main street has their vendors, obvious, but some of the vendors are actually starting to they're necks are turned, and some of the attendants at the stands are starting to, well, they're growing interested too. This seems to be out of the norm.
Well, maybe some of the outskirts vendors have yet to have seen this. Or maybe we should just check it out. What do you all think?
What do you think? Maybe all the good stuff will be sold out if we wait too long?
Yeah, we should check things
Yeah,
out.
we should probably go then.
There might be free samples.
Fair enough.
Oh, free samples.
Yes, free samples are nice.
Like cheese?
Yeah. Yeah. High five some.
Giant cheese.
Giant. Giant. Gouda, the cheese.
So Gabth, you do realize like you're passing the Sundered Thunder right about here, and you see the stall that where you and Lady Brenowyn were kind of like not shacked out, but kind of like set up and doing your performance for the crowd. It's still vacant. You kind of like look to the left going down.
All right.
But yeah, the crowd is, and as I said, some of the vendor keepers are going in the direction of what seems to be the main plaza.
Oh, wait, I have an idea. Gabth, do you mind if I pick you up and use you as our eyes? Is it better?
Go ahead, actually.
Okay,
You
I'm gonna
need more
pick
eyes.
Gabth up and set up on my shoulders to be like a periscope situation.
I'm going to jump up
Yeah.
on his shoulders, and I'm going to make the binocular formation with my hands around my eyes.
Gabth the giant.
As soon as you do that, Gabth, you feel just a gust of wind hit you in the face. Give me a acrobatics check just to see if you can maintain your. Well,
So that is 13.
Can I try to catch him and then you do pass guiding?
unfortunately, it's like Skizard. You feel it too. You feel an unnatural like gust.
Alright.
Gap, you are kind of lifted up into the air by about 2 feet, and then you start to like gently, but that you kind of skid and bump on your ass a little bit, like by about 10 feet behind where the group is.
Oh, dang.
What in blazes was that?
No eyeballs.
Oh.
That was strange.
Oh, I am very lucky that I'm cushioned back there. Oh. Ow. What was that? Is above world wind strong enough to push somebody into the air like that?
Not normally, no.
That was very unnatural. Both Skizard and Donlee. Like,
Can I do like an Arcana check?
Sure.
I would like to.
Yeah,
I'd like to
nature.
assist in that because I'm suspecting something.
Can
I'll
I
just
do?
roll twice then.
Can I do nature egg?
20 in total.
Advantage?
I'm
Yeah,
assisting.
he said he was aiding me.
Oh, okay. All right. You can't pinpoint entirely, but the wind blowing before was behind you. This came from in front. That's all you can kind of garner.
It seems to be coming from the direction we are heading.
Did you see that? There's a freaking observatory on top of that. What? No way. What are you going to see with all this cloud cover? I didn't think that one through. And these people kind of like, who were kind of, they were kind of, you see them over here in the distance kind of like talking aloud, and you all are right about here, about to venture in that direction down this corridor.
When they say that, can I look up and see if like that wind affected the clouds at all?
If your perception, no. Unless if it's an active perception, go ahead. If it's
Yeah, I was
passive,
gonna say
you
it's
think,
active, but like I'm like looking at.
go ahead. Give me a ocular check.
Yes, sir. 19. It's still not 20 though.
The clouds have not parted. There's still the ginger gracefulness of the accumulation of snow, and you feel a flake kind of like enter the bridge of your brows, and it's very delicate and cool to the touch. It almost feels like a kiss.
Yes, that was a very unnatural wind. None of the clouds moved with it, so something must have caused it outside of nature. We should investigate this and see what this shop is, because it's coming from that direction.
Fair enough, but why target
I'll help.
me
I'll help
specifically?
Gabth up.
Thank you. Oh,
Engage you there, buddy.
he might not be. He's party.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, okay.
You kick in.
I was gonna ask Ryo a question.
What's up?
I was gonna be like, oh wait, where did you go to get your weapons maintained?
Oh, I have not. No, I'm sort of
No,
sticking
where
with
did you
y'all.
go?
Oh, now the name eludes me. Fuck.
Okay.
The shop in town.
Okay, show me later after we check out this place. I have an idea.
Okay.
Right. You still carrying the group in that direction?
I guess
Skiz-
so.
Okay. Donlee, do you want to spearhead, or are you still side by side next to Skizard?
But Don, you have better eyes. Lead the way.
You
I did-
definitely this alleyway, now that you kind of like made more progress in, you're probably in between these sets of buildings now, and you start to see more of the stalls and huts, and now a sizable, technically just the map doesn't do justice, but kind of like in the center of all these buildings, you remember it to be vacant the other day, but now there is a building of around this stature right there, with a hut on top of it with some form of telescope. Actually, I don't think you know what a telescope is, Donlee. Just give me an intelligence check.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight.
Like you see it. Then Modo, you would see it. And think, wow! Master Chipper did make nods that there were instruments and tools crafted by the other sentient races that enable you to see in extremely far distances, and that definitely matches the description. It's like that's a telescope.
I look at Skidder and be like, that thing is far beyond, dude.
Oh.
Also, it can see very far. That's what I also been.
Oh. Kawabunga.
And you see it now, Modo, Arthur, Xara, Gabth. It's
jumping up and down.
Yeah, did you try to climb back on Skizard's head at this point?
I'm going to attempt to a second time.
Okay, go ahead. There's no challenge because there's no wind blowing from the back. You're kind of like, the buildings are kind of like...
Natural 20, I think.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you have...
Sorry, 19.
You're close to what? 7 feet tall, Skizard?
Yeah, I believe I'm past 7 feet tall, actually.
Okay. Yeah, Gabth, you're standing about 9.5 to 10 feet tall if you're counting for your waist up.
Or your about 10 feet, yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. Okay, wonderful, yes. Okay.
And you see above the crowd, you are definitely the tallest by far in this alleyway, and you definitely act as a lighthouse, so to speak, can maybe point the way.
What a fleeting sensation. Alright, I'm going to tap Skizard in the head. Try going in that direction.
Okay.
And I'm just
and
going
around
to
this,
guide the party through this.
Getting to this point, sorry to cut you off, you do see a bunch of the debris has been picked up, and there is a half-shambled building of what used to be Diedrich's, kind of right here. It's
Alright.
unoccupied, and there's no sighting or anything of the shop attendant, Diedrich, or anyone that looks to be a smith.
Okay.
You all are kind of like right here now, and the crowd is all kind of huddled up. Everyone's kind of like apprehensive. The giant's nowhere to be seen.
Hmm.
He just freaking disappeared. How does he do that? How did he do that? It's got to be a trick. This is all staged by the Duke. It has to be. He's just trying to just bring more grandeur to the festivities. There's no giant. That was just an illusion. Had to have been. Had to have been.
I'm not so sure. You know, he was pretty believable. The ground was shaking. Can't make that up.
Well, I look down at the rest of the party. It seems that there's no giant to be approached.
That is unfortunate, but we could still check out the shop.
Fair enough.
Yeet.
Fair enough.
And you guys kind of go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say upward and onwards. You can go ahead.
There is a ring that has formed around this building, and no one seems to be wanting to tread any closer. And then you hear ting, 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 ting. All right. Well, and you see a gray figure step out of what would be the entrance to the door. About a humanoid man with 4 arms and maybe about 6.5 feet tall. Welcome to Kaiser's.
Kaiser.
Do you speak that aloud?
Yes, I just kind of ponder. Kaiser.
The tall 2-man.
Yes,
You're
pardon me.
2 men, are you, or you're 1 man with 2 heads?
We are two.
We are two.
I'm-
We are 2 1-men.
We're 2.5 lizard men.
All right, 3 men, since I'm 2 and 1.
I'm
Well,
over at the shell.
well, aren't you a stout and shelly one?
Yeah.
Well, my name's Kaiser, and this is my Tall Tale Emporium. And, well,
Yeah, and I'm here too. My name's Zeke. Zeke Schemo. I run the observatory up top. I do fortunes. We do, readings. Have a few other things, but, well, come on in. We'll show you.
yeah, I'll take it from here, Zeke. You head upstairs. Anyway, he does, how do you say, astronomy and all that liking. Tells fortunes. Well, go ahead. Yes, 2-1.
Pardon. Do you mean astronomy or astrology?
Studying of the stars,
Oh,
as he
okay.
puts it.
Okay, I see.
Not, tarot stuff.
I
Like,
see.
he actually gives readings based off what the stars say, not what cards say.
Okay, I
Yes.
see. Understood.
I heard that. Yes, I can tell you all about it. I can show you all about it. Anyway, I'll be up here.
He kind of like takes a little
What does
a
Zeke look like?
lanyard that kind of separates the
What does Zeke look like?
Yeah, I could show you what they both look like.
Okay.
Oh boy, I've been wanting to do this. Update. I need you to update. Alright. Most recent. Alright. This. Where is he? Is our very normal sized humanoid with 4 arms, Kaiser.
Oh.
Oh, my goat, my goat, my goat.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And then for our gnomish fellow, going by the name of Zeke. Where are you, Zeke? Zeke, where are you? Well, there's Zeke. This is Zeke.
Cool. Alright, alright.
So, how can I help you? I have a lot of things that you probably can't afford.
Do you want to bid?
This whole building shakes when he laughs. Like, it is unnatural. The physical form you see in front of you is causing the bellow of this whole place to... Could you not do that? Sorry.
I'm just, in response to that, I'm just gonna take out 5 platinum and, like, put them in between my fingers and shine them into the sunlight to reflect into them. It's like...
Yeah, I see it. You're gonna need more fingers.
Oh, that's his own
But
small
you can still
portion.
take a look. And I'm offering... He kind of steps out. Anyone, and I mean anyone, if you can beat me in an arm wrestling match, you get to pick your choice. No charge.
Oh.
Gauntlet number 1. If you can pass gauntlet number 1, I tell you what the next entails are. Anyone. Ah! That guy's got 4 arms, just no waist.
I, like, look up to the Gabth and, like, I kind of want to try.
His biceps are bigger than my entire torso.
Skizard, if you have the confidence that you can do it, then I
raise my hand. I would like to try.
Then
Okay.
I won't tell you against it. Okay.
You do see an assortment of tomes, scrolls that are kind of neatly laid out, invisible.
Mhm.
You can't see the writing. He's kind of one of his sets of arms crossed, and the other is just kind of like dangling over, like against his hips. So, anyone? Take us.
Yes, I would like to.
Okay, all right. There's a table right there.
Alright, I'll just
He goes to sit down.
Be like, okay, here
The
I
building
go.
shakes when he sits. He puts out his pinky finger.
Okay, I'll sit down and, like, leverage my arm onto the table.
Okay. Well, Mr. Lizard Folk, got a
Skizard.
name? Skizard. Catchy. Oh, I like that one. It's a cool nickname, Ski. All right, well, a lot of your seen other your kind further down south. Very active and prophetic ones. Very good at bone work and articulation, and some are very good sorcerers. I wonder if your family has any extension there, Mr. Skizard. So anyway, you ready?
Yes.
Give me a... Oh, you're gonna enrage?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Feel free to describe how this is gonna go about.
So, like, as I, like, grip his pinky... I don't like that sound. Like,
Okay.
the veins on, like, my arms are, like, bulge and, like, flex, and you just kind of
Okay, good.
see, like...
I was just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of, like, squint my eyes and just breathe steam throughout my nose, and I'm roll athletics.
Okay.
Athletics. Okay.
Well, time to change the tune
Roll.
of the tunes.
Guidance on Skizard.
Okay. I'm getting my music ready.
I'm gonna wait for that music before rolling.
Dude, fuck you,
Guidance,
fuck
wait a
you,
minute.
Yeet. Fuck you,
He's
Yeet.
just lurking in the crowd.
It's just, I just see them and it's like, wait a minute, who are you?
Some random blonde dude comes over and touches my back.
You're not Arthur.
There we go.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for
This is
this before I
the
do this
theme.
roll.
This is the theme of this room currently. Me posted it here.
This is
Okay,
10-foot tall
I'm ready, I'm
Yiguin
ready.
just twiddles his fingers and then just when we
roll,
look.
just roll what you get. All right, actually,
Yep.
Skizard, you roll what you get with
Yep.
Yiguin's guidance.
Yeah, so
He
it's a
just-
D4, right, for guidance?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 1, 2, and then roll D4 twice here. Because that applies twice. 1, 2, so 18.
Just tell me your total. Okay, I'll tell you my total.
Oh.
All right. He looks at you. Impressive, impressive. And you see the pinky finger wobble a little bit, and you feel you start to like move it. And mind you, this is just one arm. The others are just kind of still tucked under the rest of his body.
Oh.
And you feel, yeah, you're getting traction. Oh yes, oh yes. You've only moved it about probably an inch. And then with blinding speed, you go hurtling and you crash into about 10 feet into the other side of the room. Oh, whoopsies. Zeke, sorry! And the building shudders.
He might be dead.
I think he's
You
dead.
take no damage, but
Okay.
you have the wind knocked out of you.
Nah, he's knocked out.
All right.
Is
Anyone else?
Is in a different angle.
Anyone?
Hmm.
Takers?
You know what? I'll try.
Sure. I like the
Hold on,
gutsiness of you.
Wait, I look at Gabby like, are you sure, little dude?
I'll.
The
Look at you.
spark.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say.
All right,
Alright,
take a seat.
All right.
I also cast guidance. Oh, no.
I'm just gonna like
God
shake
damn
my
it.
head. I'm just gonna prepare to catch Gap from where I'm at.
Okay.
He's as big
He,
as one of his arms.
He takes his whole hand out. All right, I'm ready this time.
Oh no.
And his hand against yours, and your hand is dwarfed by. You could fit probably 3 or 4 of your hands in his alone, Gabth. It is gargantuan. The fact that this humanoid, this human by appearance and his bristliness and just bravado, there's an ungodly amount of aura that he is emanating.
Now, before
And
we
he clenches your fist.
okay, I clench
Okay,
it.
locked in. I like this.
All right. Before we
Give it your
begin,
best.
could I convince you in any way to let
Yeah.
me win?
You do raise a good point. You can't really pay for anything if you lose everything. So, I'll give you a handicap. He takes the other arm out. There's 2 arms wrapped around yours. And his other are you doing right or left arm?
Right arm. Got this.
He takes his other right hand and claps it over his other. All right. I'll give you the handicap. We're going. I know I can do this. This cocky bastard.
Okay. Fair. So wait. So he's pushing against his own hand to help me out. That's what the handicap is.
No, they're still in the same facing the same direction.
Because you said his right hand and my. Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So he's just added more mass essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Okay. I close my eyes and I say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And
Good motto to have. I like it.
And I'm okay. Then I'm going to just plant my ass into the seat.
All right, ass planter. You got it. All
He is a shroom.
Okay, and and I'm going to.
I get it.
Okay, I'm ready to begin, and I say I would like to attempt to if I am thrown by the force, I would like to try to just jump in the air and spin around to dissipate the force, rather than be thrown essentially.
I am
Okay.
also prepared to catch you.
Yes.
Okay, give it your all.
Okay. I'm ready.
Remember guidance.
Okay.
All right, it's a little. You got a chance here.
Okay. Oh, so I'll do my roll now.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll that athletics, boy.
Okay. All right.
Your total.
And okay.
Any guidance or anything on him?
Yeah.
Yes, there is guidance on me.
All right, you roll for that.
Okay.
1d4.
1d4. Okay. Okay. That's a 15 total.
Okay.
This is a strength roll, right? Or athletics?
Yes, it is.
Or
This is just it would be athletics, but
Okay.
it's still strength.
I'm not good in either one. So yeah, that is a 15, a flat 15.
Bard features?
Bard features. Got.
I don't think you can
That is-
inspire yourself yet.
Jack of all trades, so that's a 16.
Okay. All right. Cool. You don't feel a budge, and you feel a crack, not your own, and you realize the whole room is spinning. The rest of you see that Gabth is swirling in a vortex midair.
No.
You are currently spinning so fast that you're causing a gyration of wind to occur.
Yeah, I guess.
And then Kaiser takes his left two arms and he stops you. Your head is still spinning. You are immensely dizzy. You give me a Constitution saving throw, so you don't throw up your
up in
food.
his face, right?
Dang.
That is a 11.
You keep it down. Well. You got a lot of gust behind those guts. I smelt that one. Eggs were.
That's disgusting. That's fucking gross. That's so gross.
This is nostrils flare. Anyway, well, you didn't get tossed per se. You technically maintained your ground by not touching the ground. I'll let you look. You made me move my arms the other way. So, have a look.
Okay. All right.
And you all can, and Skizard, you can probably have picked yourself back up at this point.
Yeah, I saddled up.
There's a visible crack in some of the wood framework behind you. And actually, I have visuals. I have a shop. Can you believe it? We have shops in this game.
God, the budget.
Yeah, so it's a small budget. But a budget. No, wrong. Here we go. There we go. Yeah.
Woohoo! Nice. Heck yeah.
So, just give you some essence of atmosphere.
Okay.
Like there is a broom that is just hovering off the ground. There is a beautiful, just entrancing ruby geode that just, it's so vibrant, it's just pulling you in. There are a number of scrolls and tomes. You see a deck of cards that's still in its like box. It's intoxicating. You can kind of smell the magic, both like literally and just overall.
What's that thing? What's that?
And then there's a really like keg, kind of perched. What's the word I'm looking for? Perched precariously on a shelf. It's about maybe the size of your torso, maybe a little smaller. And it's giving off like very, very scents and fragrances. So, you can see. Want to ask?
Could you please put me down first?
But you've already been.
Okay.
caught.
As soon as he put me down, I instantly planked and fell like comically fast. And then I get back up. Sorry. Ugh.
It's okay. It's a life experience you just witnessed. Anyway, how's that breakfast or lunch treating you? Still in there?
He put those pens in those dicks, man.
Okay. I'm gonna look around for.
Welcome back, Engage.
I'm gonna look
Just
around.
in the keg.
You see the geode. You see a keg. Oh, that right there. You find like a really a lavender colored bag with just an aroma kind of emanating from it. Oh, you got your eyes on that, huh? Well, take a look. I'll let you open it up.
Okay, I'll walk over and open it up.
Oh, this is Skizard?
Yeah, so I was looking at the keg.
Oh, the keg. I thought
Yeah,
I thought you were looking at the. Okay, you're looking at the keg. What are you looking at, Gabth?
I'm just gonna look around for trinkets.
Okay. Okie doke.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Ah, all right. You can handle. Yeah, you can give it a handle. It's my mystery keg.
Loot boxes.
It's got 10 gallons worth of volume inside.
The perpetual stew
So,
of blindness.
Well, I don't know how big your coffers are, but 1,000 gold. And it's yours.
What's in it?
And then he kind of like brings out a little scroll or a parchment that displays the contents of what may or may not be inside. Now give it a shake.
No, but it's readable.
Actually, just give it a shake.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and give it a shake.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Roll me a d12.
Okay.
Oh no.
And Arthur, this has caught your attention. It looks very similar to what your. I think you made an alchemy jug, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
It has an emanation of it, but it's stronger. It's more
Cocaine.
something else. All right, so 7. All right, 1, 2, 3,
Methamphetamine.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Fentanyl,
1, 2,
dude.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's the Quaaludes.
Shit, it's morphine.
All right. Well, just so nothing bad happens, take this chalice for this cup. Actually,
Okay.
no, get another keg. No one. He actually just takes a sealed keg, and he flicks his pinky finger, and the lid pops off and does basically it spins like a coin on the floor, and it's not stopping. So you got a top in the floor that's currently spinning. It's about maybe the size, about as wide as someone's foot to their knee for my average sized human here. There is. I don't think you've ever seen this before, but this golden viscous liquid starts to come out. And it has no scent. It's just very neutral. It's very basic, no pun intended.
Okay.
And it's cold, but it's liquid. Ah, we got the liquid amber. Interesting. Well, that might fetch a pretty penny for someone. You got any things you wish to seal or keep, for display? It's a good sealer, preserver. Kind of like how salt works, but a more keep things locked in time. Oh, speaking of which, I got a. You guys ever wanted to time stop? And he pulls out a scroll from the back of his like a satchel on the back of his waist, and he unfurls it, and it's got this emerald turquoise shimmering color.
All right.
For you all, 10 gold pieces.
Wait.
Can I make an insight check?
Wait,
Go ahead.
Can I also make an insight check?
Go ahead.
Just tilt my
Alright.
head.
It's
Gold first,
magically
The heck?
inclined.
Hold on.
that's bullshit.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's very funny.
Nope, checks out to me.
All right.
Okay. He's telling the truth. It stops time.
For hell, no.
Well, try it.
Ah,
He hands it to you, Donlee.
wait. I think back of my experience when I ate so much.
Oh, activation is Gone with the Wind. You say it verbally.
Oh.
Yes.
Just in common.
Well, for you, in Draconic.
Cowabunga, dude.
Cowabunga, dude.
Wait, how do you know that?
I've been around.
Oh, cool. Wait.
Like Blood Brothers?
Well, I don't know about blood, but been around.
Don't worry.
All right, do you use it?
Oh, all right. Curiosity has my tail wagging and shelling. I'm gonna be donning it soon, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
You using it?
In Draconic,
Okay.
Donlee says, "Wait, was it Gone with the Wind, right?"
Gone with the Wind, yeah.
All right.
He says
Gone with the Wind, dude.
You see the magic flare up, it jostles, and then you see all of you see the text like flare up, and then they kind of like go out like a fragmentation grenade, hitting all sides of the room, and then the room glows bright, and then back to normal vision. Donlee stops breathing for about 6 seconds. Donlee, you notice some of the others, like from where you noticed before, their positions are a little different from how you remembered in that brief moment. Like Skizard's left arm, where he was kind of like analyzing the situation, is now his right arm.
Yeah.
I told you it works. It stops time for yourself.
Oh.
Why would you need that?
Huh.
Wait, do you have more of these?
There's only one in.
Oh.
Actually, that's trade secret. Can't tell you.
Ah.
Are you coaxing them into buying useless items?
No. No.
Oh.
There's like a tiny stomping you hear from the upper portion of the building coming from up. Tiny footsteps, kind of like being frantic in nature. Anyway, well, we got the ruby, we got the keg. Oh yeah, keg is reusable, so it's still pouring out the liquid. And you've been holding it for what? Maybe about 2 minutes now, Skizard. It's still pouring out.
Oh.
Hey.
Right about now. And then the contents of the other keg that's kind of like you're pouring it into holds 10 gallons.
Oh.
Of 12 different types of liquids.
Oh.
Some useful, some more than useful, some depending the situation. Ever thirsty? You better get lucky and shake it well, then you're never going to get parched in the desert. And if you get really unlucky, someone's going to have a really bad day with having something that's going to knock the soul socks off of them.
Oh.
There's like purple warm liquid in there.
Oh dear.
Would you know what that is? Zara?
Mm.
Is that Desi or Zara saying that?
It's just me saying it.
Okay.
I don't think Zara would know that.
Anyway, what else do I have? He kind of like scrummages through. The ruby. He kind of looks at you, Gabth. Are you looking at this?
What is it?
He picks it up. And puts it in your hands, and what was like fitting between his one palm is 4 of your hands necessary to kind of fully envelop it.
The Horcrux.
You feel like a heartbeat coming from it, just from the base.
It's a Horcrux.
The ruby. Well, you wouldn't happen to have 70,000 gold on you, would you?
I would maybe need to take a loan out. Dare I ask, is this alive?
Trade secret.
I think I'm okay.
Kind of gives you a wink.
I think I would like to not hold this anymore.
Takes it from you. Puts it back on the shelf. A little higher than from where your reach was.
Okay.
I do
let's
have
see.
a slightly unrelated question.
Go ahead.
How is it that you got so strong? I kind of like look at him with like a respect and admiration. Like
He
I wanna
kisses
get
one
stronger.
bicep, 2 biceps, 3 biceps, 4 biceps. Starts to flex his pecs. Lizard man, I was born with it.
I think he's in love with them.
Well, myself, mostly. It's Zeke says I have a ego trip that I tend to venture on every now and then. But they call this the St. Ferrisburg Festival, right?
Ah,
Yes.
This is my first time. It's really lively. I'm glad only you all came in and not the other 300 people out there who are staring. Yes. Anyway, what else do I have? Oh, this is good. Here. He takes another scroll off the shelf. Give this one a try.
what's this?
And throw it with all your might.
Throw it.
Yes.
All right.
Fireball.
Yeah.
It takes off like a paper airplane, and it comes back and nestles itself back into your hand again.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a scroll of returning.
Oh.
Oh. I love that.
It's almost good as a loophole. Holy shit.
I fucking love that.
Ew.
And then this last one might be a little more
That's so fucking good.
affordable. This is 150 gold. Probably fitting you all here.
Oh.
It's nice. And it's
Nice.
spice.
It's
Nice
nice.
spice.
Spice?
Yes.
Nice,
It's nice
nice.
spice.
Nice.
Slices?
And he does the salt bay, and he takes
Oh god.
he kind of flicks it on one, two. You know how you have a waterfall effect? But
Yeah.
since he has 2 arms, he has one elbow kind of cascading into where the wrist of the other is, and the spice kind of dribbles down like a boulder. And you feel like it's bigger for a second. Just it's mesmerizing. It has like this crimson, but on the inside, but golden on the outside kind of crust. And it cascades, and then with a snap, there is a Frankfurt in basically with a loaf caught, but trimmed up to put the Frank in, and kind of like dribbles it on top. Give it a taste.
Taste.
And he with just a brief flick of his finger, you feel a bit of wind pressure, and then this sandwich is now kind of segmented into 4, so 4 of y'all can give it a try or taste.
Samples.
Is I'll take eat one as well.
Gabth.
Okay, I'll take a little bite. I always could use some more culinary knowledge.
Who wants to take a 4th bite?
Just a small bite. Okay. Here.
Arthur, Xara, Ryo. Oh, well, it's a shame. It really is.
Mhm.
Well, there's a blonde fella that kind of cuts in between you, Arthur, and just they
Wait a minute. Didn't
they
aren't you the
don't
one?
really say anything, but they grab the 4th slice and they eat it. All of you roll me a D100. They took a bite.
Oh, they're all
Oh.
dead.
A D100. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
this blonde guy is dead. Can't believe it.
Lucky number.
That's my age. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I'm joking. I'm 17 in Turtle.
Oh.
All right. Gabth and Skizard, you guys start to levitate about a foot off the ground.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Donlee, you feel weird around the head.
Yep.
On both Gabth and Skizard, you see there's a emerald green eye in the middle of the temple of Donlee.
I'm currently like
Go on.
in the air, kind of upside down.
Donlee,
Don-
you feel blinded because you've seen
Yeah.
something that you're seeing outward of you. You feel a little taller from as you
Whoa.
close your two eyes, and
But
whatever
like,
else you feel a little taller.
Whoa.
Just where this, yeah.
Don, you
have-
did it. You opened your
You have a
third eye.
greened
Oh.
third eye right now.
What? I thought
You
I thought
did
a
it,
griff.
And
You did
I
it.
thought-
for the blonde gentleman, he's become albino with black hair.
Wait,
Can-
But
Vampire.
all of you feel fantastic. Like the coldness that you're experiencing earlier from the wind and chill, Gabth and Skizard, you feel a warmness to you. You feel comfort. You feel like you tasted honey that was nesting in an aroma and a flock of wild berries and flowers that just are just swimming. You feel butterflies in every cell of your body, all of you. This is a comfort indescribable.
That is
I told you it's nice.
quite
Anyway.
ecstatic. What is that
Yeah.
again?
It's nice spice.
Nice spice.
yeah, I
Tracy,
grew taller.
you certainly are from your point of view.
Yeah.
So, 150 gold
For the experience or to buy it?
to buy it.
Oh well, I'm afraid I don't have that money. Though I am quite tempted.
Tempt me, temptress, tempter. Well, you did technically. You didn't get sent flying. You got sent spinning. So
Could you please spin the price in my favor?
Spin the wheel of fortune.
roll a persuasion check. You've been talking to him for a while, and he was impressed that he spun you, but the fact that you didn't upchuck, and the fact that your head didn't come spinning off your torso.
16.
Okay. All right. 120.
120. Could you please... Okay. I will return with that amount of money. Could you please keep the price like that until the day that I come back?
You already have that money. Remember, you guys got.
Oh, right.
You guys got paid from your.
Yeah, we just got paid yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
and-
Oh, I see. I
Got
wrote
a
the
lot
gold
of
points
money.
at the bottom. Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay, let me erase
Oh,
50.
all right. What's your name, Mister?
Huh?
Oh.
What is
All
the
right,
reference?
Greg.
Takkul, who are you talking to?
All right, Mr. Greg.
Black-haired gentleman. I believe.
130 gold pieces, huh?
Oh, okay.
It's freaking.
Drive a
weird.
hard bargain. All right. Going once. Going twice.
Wait, for the honey? For the the nice spice?
All right, you can. He's offering 130.
I'll take it for 130, 40, 140.
Okay. Going once. 150.
All right, who is this Greg man? I'm going to run up to the other person offering a bid who just ruined my discount that I earned with my wiles, my masculine wiles.
He takes the satchel of spices and puts it back in the little satchel. All right, well, you all manages between yourselves. I'll attend the counter.
Who are you to take away my discount? I'm going to look at this Greg individual.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, god damn it. Ah!
You've never seen this man in your whole life, but they have raised the gall in you you never knew you had.
All right, Mr. Greg.
Keep talking, and I offer more.
All right, Mr. Greg. I often consider myself a relatively reasonable, if not slightly perverted individual, but I will say that I am quite bothered.
155.
Are you going to keep doing this?
Kaiser raises his brow. We betting? Raising the stakes?
You, Mr. Kaiser, you offered me a discount. I was about to purchase.
Well, they're willing to pay more. Obviously, they think it's more valuable.
Fine.
I'm just gonna let out a sigh, and I'm gonna start heading upstairs to check out what Zeke does.
Oh, hey, footsteps.
I'm done.
Hey, more
Yeah, I'm
footsteps.
gonna go too.
I'll stay down here.
I'm just gonna put my hands in the air.
Gotta get away from Greg.
Do I know this, Greg?
Okay. Alright, so the majority of you all head upstairs now?
Greg.
I guess so. I'm gonna go.
Okay. God, I love this so much. Alright,
Greg.
well, time to change it up once again.
Okay.
The observatory.
Wow.
One of you knows. One of you knows very much.
That thing sees far out.
I will. Alright. And you feel the tension and atmosphere of this place is just drastically shifted. It's enthralling. It's pulling you in. And this is the new theme of where we're going. So I turn my other music down because I'm having two things playing at once.
Well, hello. Introduced myself earlier before. I'm Zeke. Zeke. Yep, that's me. Well, what can I get you? I can get you a lot of things, but I think you all who wants to have a seat.
I like immediately walk over and sit down.
Okay.
I'll sit down as well.
I think I heard your name mentioned very boisterously. Ski or Skizard? Yes? No?
Yes, Skizard.
Okay. And you did catch your name.
See,
Referring to who?
was it Xara or Gabth that is sitting next to?
Yep.
Gabth.
Yes, I'm Gabth.
All right. And how about you, madam?
Is that me?
Yes.
My name is
Yes,
Xara.
you. Xara. Very pretty name. Suits you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm Zeke Chemo. This is part of my end of things. We're business partners. Kaiser and myself, and we work in tandem for exchanging of ideas and business trivia, and of course, how to make ourselves more well known to the world. So, well. Where is it?
As Takkul looks for his notes on Zeke. Where is Zeke? Zeke. There we go.
Well,
All right, since you want to go first.
peer in, and with your mind's eye, look through the scope and find what is divine.
Okay.
Give me an investigation check, Skizard.
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
This is going to be interesting.
I actually am good at those. As soon as I thought it was bad.
All right. Is that a raw 14?
No, it's a total of 14.
Total 14. All right. Well, then. And it's weird. You know it was overcast. It was thick. But when you peer into this lens and you focus through, it's black in the sea of speckles and dancing meteorites, stars twinkling so far beyond what you can firmly grasp. Your mind taken aback by this experience, like You could have sworn you've seen these during the night times in the marsh when it was so quiet outside and there's not a cloud in sight, no fog, no anything obscuring. They're so close to you, as if they're home, they're part of you. Ah, you're locked in that constellation. And you see it, Skizard. You see an amethyst dragon just dancing, frolicking on the stars. And it's engaged in battle with an entity of unknown stature and immensity. It is titanic in proportions, and they are in an immortal battle, so to speak.
Oh.
Ah! Vacalis! And Gunderclasp. Well, you found an interesting place to look at.
And you see, like, this purple serene fire, and then it dances amongst the stars as if the stars are being knocked down by dominoes, and the vibrant yellows, blues, and reds all flare up with this purplish magenta, and they start to envelop and wrap themselves around this titan as it tries to shrug off, and then it lands a right clasp around the neck of this dragon and starts to wrangle it and shake it, and the claws scratch away at the hands and the forearm of this immense entity. And then you're just transfixed, just pulled in, drawn in, as you're witnessing history take place. And then it subsides, and you pull back from the telescope. You're back to reality.
That was
A
incredible.
battle over 30,000 years ago. Not many get to witness that. This is my time scope.
Oh,
It shows you particular events that have transpired in time, and sometimes more than the past, but the future. That is the tale of Vacalis and his immortal duel with Gunderclasp. And he kind of shows you a depiction of where that constellation is on it looks like origami. It's paper mache, but there are lights that are emanating from this paper, twinkling, blinking, and they'll have shapes. If you kind of like put a pen or a quill to, you could draw out figures within these brilliant lights.
Oh.
And you feel an aura around yourself from this, Skizard. For the next 4 days, you have a +1 to your acrobatics and your arcana checks.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Anyone else?
Would you like to go, Gabth?
I'll let you go first, Xara.
You hear a thrum of the time scope as it starts to culminate, and you hear a murmuring as the building shakes, and you hear a voice from below. All right, don't jostle the merchandise down here, Zeke.
Keep a lid on it.
All right. So Gabth or Zar, who's going next?
Zara's going
I was
first.
going.
Okay. All right. Give me an investigation check. But yeah, mark that down for the. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Wow. All right. Cool. Great. Mark that down. You have basically a small boon for the next 4 days.
Gotcha.
Wow, that's
So-
huge.
All right. That is a very good roll, Desi.
Okay.
And as you kind of nestle yourself into the seat, and you kind of get comfortable in your part of your back arches forward so you can kind of place. You can use your left eye or right eye. Desi.
The left eye.
Left eye? Okay. You peer in, and you see the clouds just vastly gray, grayish dark, pearlescent white as the amorphous shape kind of like goes overhead. And you just like, you blink and you think this thing is broken. Suddenly, pitch black. And then a blanket of light and figures and things dancing. You see a sailor, and he's going around the circumference of a vast ocean. You know this, actually. You've charted it only once in your life, and it almost cost you everything. This is the Thringlaus, and where you are, where you're witnessing in it, only time could tell you. But you see the scape and the scope of this sailor span almost infinitely. You see his beard grow and get cut and fall off and regrows as hair gets longer and he cuts it. You see his life flash before your eyes. And then, with a smile and fervor, you see his face contort with pride, a smugness. And his hair is no longer white. It is a vibrant red. And he has a very curly mustache. And he's surrounded by giants, genie, various warriors in this strange armor with plate-like that kind of envelop themselves. People and laughing, drinking together with him. He's surrounded in good company, as if he's found an entourage of all the world's denizens, or at least this very hardy and particular bunch. And he's with them in a throne room. In his throne at the apex of this massive table to host all these people. You see a dull gray kind of envelop the room, and then an unearthly light shine in. His table, his friends, everything he had garnered with his own two hands by sailing and traversing the world in life, taken from him. This man has been smote of his pride. Everything that he stood for, everything that he sailed to find for himself, he's caught in a vortex of just depression. But the calling of the sea comes to him once again. There's a smile that flickers, and the grayness and white flares up anew with an orange beating heart. His skin bursts into brilliant flames. His hair a wreath of fire. His pride renewed. This man is standing on the heavens. For though he can't stand on the earth, he will stand on the pride of the Pantheon. This was over 1,000 years ago. You witnessed this. Unknown who this was, but their legend has been solidified in this moment. Xara, you gain a +2 to history, performance, and your athletics for the next week. You kind of pull back and the vision of all you witnessed. You saw an entire lifetime transpire, and what you all saw her only took a minute.
Hmm.
Was the third one?
I think it was Gabth using line.
Well, the third
Hmm?
the history
the third
performance.
skill
mod?
check.
Ah, so that's the Sailor's Beacon.
Okay.
Interesting.
They were asking what was the third skill check that they got a bonus for.
Oh, what they got, or what the name of what they witnessed?
No, of the boon.
Hit +2 to history, performance, and athletics.
Okay.
Well, as I was saying. Well, Missy, we'll see where your pride takes you. And I guess, you, my slightly taller than me fellow.
The more I ponder about it, the more I feel I'd rather leave the learning of history in the future to my own experiences.
Okay.
But I appreciate the offer. Thank you.
Anyone else? No?
Go on, you should totally do it. It's very cool.
What?
It is.
Hold on. Do I still have that eye thing?
You do.
Okay, can I look through it with that eye? Oh,
It
okay.
is really...
For something you're not used to having,
Can
it is
I?
really odd seeing him put his forehead against a lens. And it's almost comical because he has his other eyes closed.
Sorry,
So
sorry,
he's-
don't mind me. I feel I gotten taller, so yeah.
Oh, what's your name?
It's Donlee Da Raphmich.
Well, see where your heart and your eyes take you.
All right. Oh,
The
but
mind's eye seems to have already found you.
I don't get it, but awesome.
And Donlee, you close your left and right eye, but the third, peering in, it's... You see just powder kind of like coalescing around precipitation and accumulation at the top.
Mm.
And you kind of like rub your left and right eyes and kind of like readjust you take your eye off just for a second and you put your mind eye back on.
But
And blackness, a carpet of ebon has stretched onward. It is an ever-looming void. Twinkling. Dots, lights, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, untold numbers of them. You find yourself kind of like in a whiplash as you're pulled, not by normal momentum, but that of a fixation. Your mind is taking you to someplace very specific. And you see a winged entity standing high over an expanse of clouds. Humanoid in shape, but a semblance of angelicness, godliness, and then crimson lightning striking them and cutting their wings. They find themselves tumbling, spinning, contorting at undescribable speeds as they turn into a meteor and they crash into the ocean. There, multitudes of beasts of unknown origins, alien beings that just indescribable in nature, amorphous in shape. It's the darknesses of the... You can't describe... You can't breathe.
But
And suddenly, a hand reaches out thrashing against the waves, the darkness, as this entity being exiled. They won't give up. They're too haughty to live that of a mortal life, and so they're locked in battle in an ever-looming ocean that just wants to snuff out all that they possess. They've reached themselves to an island, surrounded by a ever swirling vortex, ceaseless, deafening to the ears. You have no idea where this is, but you know the life that is going to be there now. And something in your mind is very odd. You know the location, but you don't know where. The Tempeel Crest is something you know about now.
Ooh.
Ah! Based
The what?
on where your eye has been wandering, and
All of you see it now. Zeke has been looking at this kind of like globe of origami, and there is one like emerald star that's like dotting and chasing in between and sketching the shape of a constellation. And you all see it now. This is Donlee living out how a constellation is forming in real time, that is depicting time as it has happened onto this parchment of magical origin.
Ah, the angels crash.
Donlee, you're gaining +2 to your perception, bio-wisdom,
happened?
and +2 to your investigation for the next 5 days.
So, okay. Perception, wisdom, and what? Oops. +2 wisdom, and what?
Cool.
Takkul?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
did he die?
We lose him?
I guess so.
Rip.
Uh-oh.
+2 in charisma.
I believe he said
Greg.
+2 in perception and investigation.
Hello?
5 days.
Yeah.
Are there?
There you are.
We'll
There
go
you are.
back.
Sorry, I had an audio glitch where it was stuttering
Oh,
and I couldn't
okay.
hear anything.
we'll go back.
No. Is that what you could say?
Investigation and perception +2 for the next 5
Okay.
days.
Investigation.
Oh, how long was mine?
Yours is a week.
Okay.
Skizard, yours is 4 days.
Yep.
All right.
Got it.
And you hear the thrumming of the device whirl down. And as you're all looking at the final like display of what a constellation had been formed on this origami, the lights kind of dull and dim and become just that of the kind of like the vanilla amber color of the parchment.
Well, all right, well. Well, I guess that happens every now and then.
Eh?
Well, come back tomorrow. Maybe,
Oh.
if we have, maybe get more use out of it. But,
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed your experience.
And you all of your coin purses feel a little lighter.
Oh.
Everybody who stepped in here is 20 less gold.
Wait,
Seems
What?
to have been,
What?
that seems
Wait.
to have been the fee.
wait, but I didn't do
Attention?
anything.
You all attended, did you not?
But
You gained information, did you? Yes?
Okay, fine. That's fair. That's okay.
He snaps a thumb. Your coin pouch feels a little heavier again.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I understand what you're coming from. But for those of you who did partake, the fee has been paid.
So 20 less, you said?
Yeah, 20 gold has been
Okay.
basically taken from your purse for a very, well, nice buff, so to speak, or
Yeah.
boon.
Oh,
Totally
Right,
worth
well,
it.
back to the music of things as the kind of the energy of the room starts to dissipate, not by choice, but just simply out of what has been powering this whole device.
Well, if you don't mind, stairs are there.
And he kind of like shows you all the way. And
I'm going to take a nap. Little weary.
okay. Well, thank you for that experience. It was wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you?
Eh.
Woo.
Oh,
Oh,
Man,
goodness.
that was
And sleepers.
trippy.
Yeah.
and you, as you all start to like go down, or are you all kind of just lingering? Anybody?
Oh,
I'm going
Man.
down.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going down.
I won't bother.
Ah,
Is
well,
Greg still there?
Is Greg still there? Greg still there? Greg there?
Points at Greg.
The fuck that guy
Greg.
doing here?
Greg.
Fuck me.
I fucking hate that Greg guy. Ugh. I wish Yiguin was
Anyways,
back so we didn't have to deal with
So,
him.
Greg, add one night spice to your inventory
I'm gonna.
and deduce 155 gold from your purse.
Gabth is
Yeah,
going to
dude.
fucking kill himself.
I'm
Holy
assuming
shit, dude.
everybody's caught on to it now.
I mean, literally, like,
You're okay, but Greg, fuck.
but like in the
It's
in
right about.
character,
ahead.
most of us don't know, but as players, man,
Yeah, I think it was like instant. Yeah.
Greg is blonde again.
Okay.
It seems whatever had occurred to him has subsided. And Donlee, you don't feel as tall anymore.
I am average height
And
again.
Gabth and Skizard, you guys are no longer hovering a foot off the ground.
Oh.
No.
Oh man.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
He has been
actually-
floating the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah,
was funny.
Skizard, you're kind of like hovering in that seat.
That was quite pleasant. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I was actually meaning to ask.
Yeah.
Were we seeing that right? That this place was being carried on the back of a giant or so?
I think that was him.
He doesn't respond. He just keeps laughing.
I think this
mean,
is where he says trade
giant
secret.
Had four
Trade
arms
secrets.
and looked a lot
right.
kind of like him. So
Right. Okay. I did not put two and two together. That's my mistake.
Anything else you'd like to acquire from the Emporium? Besides social introductions, pleasantries exchanged, and the taking and giving of coin.
You got any books about?
I'm not much of a reader. That's Zeke's
Me neither.
forte. But I could point you in a direction based on the scent.
Ooh,
So
I
he
like
kind of
smelling.
goes to the main doorway. There's an egghead down a little further down in this
They-
plaza, and well, it's an expression, so to speak.
He's an egg.
Um,
Interesting.
Oh, he's an old egg.
I saw him from my vantage. That
Wait,
there
Gabth,
was
you
magic
cooked
you
people?
can smell.
No, I can't say that I was responsible for
Well,
that.
technically, that's a wishy-washy subject. Trade secret.
Yeah, you're trading secrets that you're cooking people.
Trade secret.
That's not what trade. Yes, I am.
All right.
Anyway, I'll be here for the next 2 days. I do kind of want to peruse what this town has to offer. I will have my establishment, along with Zeke, will be here, open tomorrow. But beyond that, I can't offer any clears in the room. Shudders as he clears his throat. Assurances that I will be here very long on the second day.
Hmm.
Also, welcome back, my black-haired fellow. Kind of gestures toward Engage. Ryo.
Real gauge.
Real.
Real gauge.
Anyway, he puts out 4 of his hands as if to, acquire a shake. Pleasant doing business and just exchanging formalities. I'm Kaiser, and at the behest of what the world wishes for me to do for it, and of course my own indulgence in what it holds, it's been a pleasure.
A pleasure.
Cowabunga, dude.
You get lifted off the ground, all of you.
Oh.
Alright.
Ooh.
Like, it is unnaturally... You'll feel some popping, like, not uncomfortable, but it takes you by surprise. You let you all down.
Hmm.
Well, come back anytime.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I do have a question before I go, actually.
Yes.
Do you know of any way that could help me become stronger? Physically?
That's called life, my friend. Live it. You'll find every bit of strength that you need at every waking moment. It's not
You
something
said you
that
were
is...
born that way.
Yes, but this is also who I am. And he points to himself, but it's who I am. Who you will be is undetermined. Shape your own strength in a destiny that is befitting you. Shake the world by its foundations. Everyone's capable. Taps his foot against the ground. Solid foundation. Am I not right?
You're waking me up from my nap!
Oops, sorry. Anyway. I hope you all enjoy the festival. I'll try to do the same.
Yeah.
We appreciate
And I
it.
scratch my chin and be like, I thank you for the words of wisdom. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Kind of does a waving motion with his hands and kind of goes back behind the counter. All right. Who wants to arm wrestle? You get to choose if you can beat me. Free of charge.
That poor fool.
I'll give it a go.
Step up, small one. You see a gnomish figure in his, maybe in his middle 300s. Steps up.
Oh.
I got you by the balls, Buster.
Ball buster. Haven't been called that one before. And you guys are on your way out, and you're like,
Wow.
Goodness, what a character he was.
and there is a kind of like a quiver, or not an arrow, like just the arrowhead that is kind of like a pearlescent obsidian color. It's like it has the darkness that you usually equate with an obsidian, like tool or utensil, but it has a transparency that is, it's very pretty, and it just kind of hovers over you all, and then it just shoots in the direction of the crowd.
I'm back.
I'll go back.
Similar to what Kaiser was kind of alluding to. That direction.
Yes.
Okay, so we're relatively interested in that, I imagine.
You saw basically a black arrow just shoot out into the distance, and people said,
Oh, that didn't hit anybody. That's good.
Huh. Okay, well, I guess that's worth checking out. I tilt my head at my party.
but you guys are still free to choose what you want.
I mean,
see.
I have something I wish to do if that is okay.
Yes, I would love to. I'd love to take an aside from our fate, as we would call it. Let's go for that.
Yeah.
And just kind of search around for like a guard or someone that would be like a regular of the town.
Yes, how can I help you?
Would you happen to know where I think the word is blacksmith is? I wish to have something done with my weapon.
Well, there was Diedrich's, and he was admitted to the infirmary yesterday. We don't know when he'll be back to his shop. He is stock and whatever we could scrounge from is kind of in a mess. But maybe try tomorrow. He might be out and could at least offer some form of services. Of course, we'll be assisting him. This town isn't indebted to him for his services he provides.
Okay. And where would he be set up once he is better?
Once he's better, well, there is temporary housing for those that lost any form of hospitality due to, well, kind of points at the refuse and rubble and muck of the somewhat picked up landslide that cascaded into town.
Then I do have one more question then.
Yes.
Is there a shop where I could get perhaps metals to be forged into materials from the blacksmith to use?
Plenty of vendors around. Someone could at least offer some form of goods that suit your needs.
Is there anyone in particular, or just any and every?
Kind of puts a few fingers to his chin. Maybe try that fella right there.
Ah, you looking at me?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I say you looking at me?
He
Yes.
versus gaze.
You're looking at me.
Yes, I was told you have possible materials I could buy.
Come in.
Is it the bomb
Okay.
seller?
No.
Okay.
But by the chaotic voice, it is a kobold.
Okay.
Come in, come in.
Yes,
Have a
no,
seat.
I walk in.
So let me. Where are we at right now? Back to the map. Map. Don't copyright
Who the
strike
fuck
me because
are
I'm doing that funny thing. All right, where are we? Where are we?
It's copyright.
No, stop
So
it.
we're kind of
copyright
right
is-
here, and he has. It's kind of like a. There are ox on the other side of this kind of like small hut. It's small for you guys, but it's big for him due to just small stature and size.
Right.
Kind of walks in and perches himself at a counter and clings some various types of minerals and geodes and some metalworking tools.
Anyway. Get a load of this.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Load. This is my shop.
Oh, I'm Skizard. Nice to meet you.
Skizard, name's Load. I already told you that. But name's Load. Get a load of this.
And he like unfurls like a whole cabinet that was kind of sealed up, clicks like 5 different locks and latches.
Stupid.
Takes a hammer, bashes the lock off with another.
Ah, that's not working.
He takes another lock and smashes the lock.
Ah, that does it.
What a heavy load he must have.
Ah, the heaviest. Loads of it. I have from all over. Loads of riches. Name's Load. Anyway,
And you see he has mining tools, metalworking tools, and a number of gem crafting like apparatus.
what? So? What you want to look at?
I was perhaps looking to acquire some metals that could be used to.
Metals. No ores!
Maybe
gems?
ores.
Got some metals.
Just something that
What you
could be used to work into modifying this staff into a more
Staff.
functional weapon.
Staff. I don't have any staff. Just me.
No. I literally crack down my quarterstaff
Ah! The
to
timber
turn this
walker.
into
Okay.
more of
all
a
right.
weapon.
I hate timber walkers. Don't make the best tools for, hidden rocks. But sure, whatever. Whatever floats your sail ship, whatever they call them. Anyway, something that would trying to modify it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Modify it with what?
Oh, here.
You want
Hold
something
on,
light, something durable,
I'll
something
just
heavy?
like draw out a sketch of like the weapon I want to modify into. Something like this. Yes. In the end.
The hell is that? The hell is this?
They
The
call
hell are
it
you?
a.
Who are you? This is cool.
I'm Skizard. I came from a swamp.
Yeah, you smell like it. But anyway.
They call this a lucerne. It's like in Draconic lucerne hammer.
Yeah, Lucerne hammer. Yeah. It says in
yes.
Draconic. I can do it.
Oh. Okay.
DM looks at player.
What would you need from me?
DM looks at player for like, you know, the requisites or what they want.
He just said he could do it. What do you want from me?
I know, but I need to like see it again.
Oh, you need that.
Because I don't want to like spend 5 minutes going through
okay, you
like
need the design.
DMs.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
I got a session to do, buddy. I gotta. Anyway, what you looking at, Darky?
Oh,
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, a bit.
Cool.
Holy shit.
That's a slur in real life to cool. That's
Holy crap.
That's
Wait,
a
what?
slur.
there,
I didn't
there
start
you
it.
go.
I
The
literally
vault's getting
stepped.
taken down.
God.
Drow, what?
There
You
you-
looking at here?
There you go, Takkul.
All right, what are you trying
So
to modify?
sorry, everyone.
Like,
to-
I missed what word he said.
Just to like add basically.
Please say it again.
No.
Oh my god.
God.
To
I literally
add
stepped
basically,
out
like,
and missed
the,
a slur.
You freaking ponytail with the freaking blonde hair.
Oh,
Freaking Greg.
You gonna buy something?
I'm gonna look at my watch. Oh, it's been an hour, and you all watch as the blonde-haired man just poof.
Wait, you can watch?
Without hesitation.
Alright, tall,
Without-
dark, and not handsome. You
without-
gonna buy something?
Without hesitation, I will run and do a leaping drop kick at Yiguin.
Okay,
Oh,
do me. Just roll me an attack.
I like to use my acrobatics if I can. Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
I think that
Shiningly.
hits. I think that hits.
Yeah. Roll damage. You have the fervor behind it. I'll give you a +2.
Donlee looks at the non-existent camera and be like, Greg was Yiguin all along?
1d4 +2.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yiguin, you take 3 points of dropkick bludgeoning to your sternum. And you roll me a dexterity saving throw, see if you can not go ass over kettle.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah. -1.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're ass over kettle. Very similar to how Gabth got knocked down earlier.
damn, Gabth. Holy shit.
Donlee
You
sitting in
got
a chair.
the goddess knocked out of you.
I'm sorry. Well, okay, wait, hold on. I need to gather myself for Moo's comment. Oh my god, oh. Okay.
Donlee sitting in a chair looking at the camera and be like, listen, I that guy made a very convincing Greg.
You're such children, I swear. We're role playing here. Okay? I am not attacking people in real life. Okay, we just
I
need to
just
remember.
gotta look back
that.
a little and be like, okay, so I would like to have the front reinforced to have that hammer bit there, and maybe you could take a pickaxe blade and put it on the back, like in the design like that.
Wait, Takkul, what was that in reference to?
I'm not gonna say it again. Anyway,
Okay.
Alright. I can work with it.
Yeah.
Well, I got services. You wanna buy anything?
looks back at the drow. Looks at the humans. Looks at the humans. Looks at the non-humans.
I mean, I'm willing to pay to get it modified, if that's what you want.
Alright.
I'll hand in the staff.
Alright. 50 up front.
Okay. I'll give him
No,
50.
no, wait.
What?
With these? 20.
I'll give him 50 anyways.
10 when it's done. Nope.
Oh.
He throws 20 gold back at you.
Oh,
Fair,
okay.
man. I mean, bold.
Okay.
He just took 10 from you.
No, he took 20.
But you said you're
Yeah.
giving him 50.
Yeah, he threw 30 gold back at his face.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Or
okay.
20.
Not all of them.
Okay.
Takes it, looks at it, throws it back at you.
Fair man. Fair business. I mean, fair bold.
Okay. I appreciate it.
All right.
Well, he starts to,
Well, some business is being done. All right. Fair enough. Well, I got diamonds. I got garnets. Got some tiger's eye.
Tiger's eye.
Got these bracelets. Kind of cool.
What
What
do they
does
do?
bracelets do?
There's bracelets.
Okay.
those who are trained in Arcana, give me an Arcana check.
You got it.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Got some rubies. Mining picks, jewel crafter's kit, and a stone carver's kit.
An
Okay.
unnatural 20?
Yep.
This is it's bristling with an enchantment of nature.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very pretty. It's like a turquoise color and almost like a shale type of stone. It's like porous, and you see there's like twinkling from this opulent bluish green that just kind of like pops out like, popcorn, but it's not like audible, but it just has a dazzle to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now those,
Yes.
I found them in, well, over in Fostyville. Yeah, what do they call it? Foss Garden? Foss Grove?
Mm-hmm.
It's over east. They've got a
You-
huge mine.
Do you know
I've been
what
there
they do?
before. You wear them.
Oh, I could tell you what they do, if you'd like.
Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Inside. 5.
What the hell are you talking about?
He doesn't seem to. You go on, or he doesn't know what you're talking about.
How much would you want for them?
Well, I kind of don't want them. They don't really match the rest of what I got. 100 gold.
Okay. Now I'll give him 100 gold.
Alright.
All right, deduct that from your balance.
Yep. And I'm going to immediately leave the shop and just cast it. Not even ritually cast. I'm gonna spend spell
Hey,
slot.
hey, before you leave, I gotta tell you when to come back.
Oh yes, win.
About a week.
I look back at the others kind of nervously.
In a week?
What, you gonna die in a week?
I'll be here.
Says who? No man of a word. I'll stake it out. You gave me gold. I have lodging.
Is there a
I got food.
expedite-
He passes
a-
ox. You see
if-
there's visible teeth marks in some of the hindquarters of the ox.
Is there a way that could it be expedited?
Expedite? I don't know what that
Yes.
means.
Done faster.
Done faster?
Yes.
20 gold.
Okay, I'll give him another 20 gold.
5 days.
Okay. That is better.
I'll be here. I mean, you got a customer. I mean, you're not the only one. But I'll be here. Fulfill all quotas. Fulfill every purchase. Fulfill all the needs of the customer. That's what I do. I got a load of business to maintain. That's me. I'm load.
Okay.
And get a load of that.
He points in another direction. He kind of like scrambles on the tape.
Hey, where I find those stupid crafting tools?
I'm gonna leave the shop and immediately cast Identify using a spell slot on the bracelets.
Okay, cool. All right. Anybody want to look for other things while he's doing this?
In the
Well-
shop or somewhere else?
Anywhere.
Okay.
It's a shop for him that he fits in. You guys were kind of like sitting there at like a stand or stools and such on the side.
Well,
He's small in nature, so.
well, what I was going to do was continue the exchange with Yiguin.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
just on the ground. Just
So as the exchange is going,
Hollow
as
party.
the exchange is going on, so I'm getting off the ground. I'm sort of wiping some like spit and sweat. I'm getting up. I'm wiping some spit and sweat off my head, and I go, Yiguin, where have you been?
I've literally been with you guys.
Why did you disappear?
Why are you Greg?
Donlee just mortified.
Yiguin, what did you have? What happened to Greg?
freaking Donlee has both of his hands on his head, like
What happened?
what?
He's distraught.
He's
Fuck,
doing
he's
that.
like,
You're this is coming from like a turtle folk. That's a druid that can shapeshift into pieces. What do you mean?
That's so Jover.
Donlee's like, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of, Max. That's what I was thinking of. Oh man. Why were you shapeshifted into somebody else, Yiguin?
I just wanted to play a prank.
Well, Yiguin, since I've met you, you've been some sort of quiet cleric. You even almost drowned yourself out of your complete disconnection from everything going on around you. And then suddenly, on the third day of me knowing you, you want to perform a prank.
Been 4 days.
Hey, buddy, you having a mental breakdown? You good?
Some dwarf kind of like comes up and like pats you on the
This is
shoulder.
none of your business.
Oh, okay. He's off.
Kind of like you see some like knuckle dusters on like his hands. Like, I ain't wanting this.
I turn back to Yiguin. Okay, do I establish that it is part of your character to pull pranks on people? Is this something that you do normally?
Yiguin, you do see. Hold on. All right,
Oh, this is great.
hold on.
Get it.
Oh no, he's cooking. The crash out.
Don looking at the camera. Yeah, again. I don't know what happened to Greg, man.
Folks watching at home, this is pretty crazy, but while we're waiting for this, let's check the mail. We just
Okay,
got a
okay,
letter.
okay.
We just
Okay.
Jojo, the
I
copyright.
was, it was for religious purpose?
So-
religious purposes.
Yeah.
A prank.
Yeah.
I look
It's right around now. There's like a tuft of snow that had been accumulating in the top of Lode's stand, and it comes down and it kind of plops on your head.
Okay.
You're really cold, and some of it's starting to melt down your back.
What? I look up. Did that come from anywhere?
There's nothing there. Just
I'm-
the snow gently coming down and
Okay.
accumulating.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to warm myself up again, and I'll proceed, I guess. So what kind of goddess or god do you follow that
Oh, you're
obligates?
interested in my religion?
I guess I am.
Oh, excellent. I reach into my bag and I pull out like 6 pamphlets and I'm like, okay,
Oh.
first you're gonna need to read section A115 right here.
Oh no!
I like
Oh,
One
like it.
fucking guy from.
no!
I look at Gab and be like, huh, this is kind of, you know what? I kind of get it.
I just Gabth wide-eyed is just holding these pamphlets. I'm gonna flip to a random page. What does it say?
The wonders of Teely and all the benefits that come with it.
I'm going to flip 3 pages in. I'm gonna just
In clause 17.6A357. Worshipping Teely, you must spend 3 minutes at precisely 17:03 below the sun or moon,
Right.
depending on region.
Why does this one say 677 cash now?
I'm gonna snatch the pamphlet from Donlee. I'm
I
gonna
know that one. JG, I know that one. JG.
I'm gonna take the pamphlet from Donlee. I'm gonna close them shut, and I'm going to walk up to Yiguin. I'm gonna grab him by the collar. Are you a cultist? Like not the necromancer kind of cultist, but the ones that like scam people.
What? No!
Does your religion charge?
No! I charge.
Oh my god. I'm clenching Yiguin's shirt. I look back at the rest of the party. I'm almost tearing his shirt off of his chest, like unnoticing. We've been traveling with a cultist.
We've been traveling with a televangelist.
Yes. Oh dear God.
COVID-19.
To be honest, I was
Comes in
hoping-
nines, everybody. This is session 9. It is amazing.
Alright.
Gabth is just gonna let go of his shirt and just fall backwards onto his ass and just sit there looking to the middle distance.
Speaking of, hey, you know how I overcharged the price on that item?
Gabth just looks up to you with the most tired eyes.
About 350.
What?
Huh?
Could I have about 350?
Why?
Yiguin, Yiguin,
Roll. Wait a second.
Yiguin, I'm gonna kill you, Yiguin.
Roll a deception check.
Yiguin, I'm going to change my alignment and kill you.
There's a lot of disbelief going on here. So
I don't know. I'm really good at charisma. Give me a second.
Oh,
You said deception?
give me an insight check, Gabth.
12.
Okay, insight check.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Insight, for me, that is 13.
Damn it!
Look of the draw.
You see just a drop in the structure of his face. Just for a split second, his character broke.
What?
I see it.
Like, wait, like,
You saw like
You know he's lying.
the certainty in his like very chiseled like demeanor. It drops, and there was like a just glimmer of not as much confidence.
so is this in reference to him asking for money or him being part of a cult?
This is from what you could derive of. This is a form of deceit.
Yiguin, are you messing with me?
I'll give about 350. I have 1 gold to my name.
Yiguin?
You
God.
didn't split the price. You didn't split the rewards with me in our last adventure.
That's bullshit.
Yiguin? Yiguin? I might be very short in stature, but I can make myself very, very angry.
Get a load of that guy!
Uh-huh. Alright, Yiguin. I would like you to be very honest for me from this point onward.
Okay.
Are you really 350 in debt?
Oh no, I was asking for 3 gold and 50 silver.
Hey,
I don't like this bit.
I'm, I'm going to stand up and give Yiguin 4 gold.
You just gave gold to the demon.
nice.
Yeah.
I don't know how old this cheddar is in my inventory, but I give him a slice.
Richard never watched South Park, dude.
It was about the time I noticed that this Girl Scout was 8 stories tall. It was a crustacean from the Proterozoic era.
Yeah. Alright, anyways, I'll
Okay.
take the 4 gold. I'm just like, okay, thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
He never watched it. He never seen it.
Okay. Anyways, I'm just befuddled. I'm just gonna take a breather outside.
Somehow.
Like in real life?
No, in game.
Okay. Because we're already outside.
Oh, I didn't know.
What did
They
I
were
do
just at a
with the
stall.
bracers?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just go into the middle of the market and just breathe a little.
Falling more and more in love with Yiguin.
He's really good. All right, we can proceed with the scene. Sorry about that.
I mean, you guys choose.
Hey, Mr. DM,
Yeah.
what did
Okay.
I identify with the gold bracelets?
You found a gem.
Oh yeah?
Hold on. This is a chef special.
Oh yeah?
Yes, chef.
All right, you guys can keep doing stuff while I'm sending things.
Yeah, okay.
I'm away from the scene.
Bye-bye.
Aww.
Yiguin's still laying on the
Okay.
ground.
I don't think I'm familiar with
Hmm.
that.
Night. Let's see.
Shit.
Oh, hold on.
I'm guessing that's a completely homebrew thing. Cool.
Yes. Continue, guys.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just like figuring
I got
something out
nothing.
here. I need to look for. Okay, so I remember what Kaiser said. There's a literal egghead around here with books.
Yes, and
I'll
you
actually
you
follow
recall
them.
you recall the direction it went. It would
Alright.
be to. It would be in this direction over here.
Right. I headed the.
Was that arrow pointing in the same direction, or?
It went in the direction, but you don't know if it was pointing directly.
Okay.
Alright.
But it's the DM kind of like putting a carrot on a stick. So
Okay.
As I did say, there was a scent of an egghead, so I will use my scent. Bye-bye.
there's a whole bunch of people that are crowded. Then two burly, like kind of orange and charcoal, kind of like orcs get tossed out, and like one is like held mid-air, and then Loft gets gingerly placed down.
Dude.
Yeah, stay out. No coin, no offer.
Thank-
Alright, who has actual money? Please? Alright.
And you kind of like peering over, since you're a little taller on the than the crowd in front of you, Donlee, you see, what does he look like? Oh yeah, I forgot to post what a freaking load looks like. While I'm doing that.
He's loaded.
Yeah, he's loading. Oh fuck, wrong one. But yeah, you come across there we go. Come across another gnome, and he's pale in complexion, and he's balding on the top, and is a very pronounced kind of like handlebar. Mustaches kind of all over. This is what he looks like.
The deep gnome.
Oh
Oh my god.
Is that queso?
Shut the French door.
Oh
And
no.
then this is this was the kobold you did business with, Skizard. That is load. Get damn it.
Fucking AI images, get that shit out of here.
All right.
Yeah. You looking at me? You looking at me?
I
Hey,
love Will's
rotund
design.
shell.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I was like looking at all the gifts here. Hold on.
What's a gif?
Okay, never mind.
Dude.
Wait, so this kobold's looking at me, right?
No. The it's a gnome. It's a bald gnome with kind of like overly overgrown mustache and beard.
Okay. I was like,
I didn't post them in order. That's all.
no, you're good, you're good. Yeah, he did. You know,
Sure.
you know where a place for with some books are, and a literal egghead.
Huh? Oh. Yeah. This is excellent. Egghead's Excellent Adventures. I'm Robbie. Hi.
Ah,
I'm-
I'm Donlee.
Owner. Hey, Donlee. I'm Robbie. Pleased to meet you. You gonna buy something? If not, I'm gonna have to kick you out.
They got books.
I got paper.
And some
Oh,
other
that's
things.
cool.
So he kind of goes back to his little counter. All right, and he kind of hits a button, and a bunch of his merchandise becomes visible.
Ooh.
This one, I'm not gonna even beat around the bush. You see a potion that matches what you all got the other day of a potion of healing. It's kind of like a swirling crimson, kind of like dull brown in some of the edges. There is a bread box. There's a belt. There is a deck of cards. A 1 scroll, 2 scroll, 3 scroll, 4 scroll, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got 14 scrolls that are kind of laid out in like a displayed fashion. And then he has like a jar to the side.
Oh yeah, it's the mystery box.
What is with people in their mystery boxes?
500 gold. Grab what you can.
What is that belt?
What is that belt?
Oh. Well, you want to try it?
Sure. I like.
All right. Well, since you both were claiming, who goes first?
I guess I will.
All right. You take it in your hand, and you see part of the buckle portion. Like, you feel like it's a tongue, and it's baying or lapping
Ooh.
or panting. You don't hear anything, but it is. This belt has a personality.
My God, it's the Kamen Rider Gabth belt.
Oh yeah, you gotta say the word.
What's the word?
Please though.
Dress up.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Dress
Oh
up?
my
It just shoots out of your hand, and it goes and like fastens itself around your waist.
It's a self-fastening belt.
Oh.
Voice activated. 20 gold.
Oh. That shall be very useful. What do you think, Donlee?
Dress up.
It unfastens itself.
Ooh. Pretty interesting. All right.
I feel like that'd be useful
He
for
throws
our
up.
short
He takes it, whips it back to him, and he throws it around Donlee, your arm, and it's the momentum curl with the tail end of the belt.
Dress up.
And he yells it really hard, and it becomes constricting. Like you're starting to feel your blood flow on your arm starting to get cut off.
Dress up.
And it like releases in the pressure.
Oh. Huh. Oh.
It's a good belt.
Yeah. It did. Huh. It almost I almost thought it was a nub.
Nah, not that tight. I didn't make it that tight. Me? I'm tight as fuck.
god.
He would say that. Funny.
Oh, Gabth, maybe that could be a good party trick for when you're trying to impress ladies or men.
Laddies?
And he takes a baguette and kind of like slices a little bit, and he puts in the box. kind of claps his hand twice,
That's
and
that-
it comes out sizzling and
Hmm.
like warm to the touch, and he scrapes some butter across it.
Toast?
My dear friend, could I ask if I could change the activation voice line for this belt?
Can you?
Are
I don't know. He looks at the belt.
Can he?
The belt kind of like flaps. It's the little dongle piece where. Damn it.
God.
is it sentient? Is that
I don't know.
consent-
Ask it.
Are you sentient? I lean down to the belt.
Kind of like the metal clangs against itself, like tink, 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 tink,
Oh dear.
and see.
It's alive.
Could I change your activation code, please?
Kicking, kicking, kicking.
I look up at
Kind
the.
of, kind of swirls and bobs.
Is that a. Tink tink twice, if that's a yes?
Tink, tink.
Oh, okay, cool. Wonderful. You know what? I'll take it.
Ah, a buyer. All right. I like him. Hey, new owner. Go get him. Sick him.
Yeah, oh!
Dress up.
Ah!
And it fastens itself around your waist.
Whew.
All right,
Wow.
coin.
Sporting. Okay, that was 20 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. There's 20 gold. I'll hand him a little bag.
All right. Anyone else?
Hmm.
What else was there around?
We
this?
got things to entangle. We got clouds. We got to keep people silent. You get really hot spheres. Sometimes you just got to make something large or in charge, or just reduce
yeah,
the
what-
things that bother you.
What's
we
in
got-
that little? What's in that little box? You said it was a card thing. I don't want the card.
I'll get to you on that.
Oh.
We got spiders that climb. Might I offer you a suggestion that you find places where it offers you the truth. You can find things that are really objective. Sometimes you got metal that's just too hot to handle. And how this conversation's going, you guys are enthralling me. But anyway, I can't detect what everybody's thinking, so I gotta shield myself from what's gonna happen next. And then you just gotta protect yourself from the good and bad of the world. That's what I got.
I get that he's making puns.
Anyway, he has a scroll of entangle, fog cloud, silence, flaming sphere, enlarge, reduce, spider climb, suggestion, zone of truth, locate object, heat metal, enthrall, augury, detect thoughts, and shield, and a scroll of protection from good and evil.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
How much would that shield scroll cost?
Yeah?
How much would that shield scroll cost?
DM is looking at something just to confirm.
Mm-hmm.
150.
Hey, 150. Yeah, she's
The
right.
Price Master has spoken.
$2,000.
40.
$1,000.
40.
40 what?
40.
Dollops.
He points at the your gold purse.
40.
40 gold? Oh,
40
okay.
gold. You got
Alright.
it.
I'll hand over 40 gold.
I don't take shillings. Shit for shillings. Alright. 40.
How much money do you have left?
151 in gold and 9 platinum.
Oh my god! All right. So
I got a
technically,
lot of money, man.
yeah, you
I
guys,
get what I use the rest of my money to do.
yeah. All right.
Turn this
So,
into a spell.
I will. All right. His inventory has been reduced. He's got 40 more gold. Add a scroll of shield to your inventory now.
Alright, anything else? Anyone else? Anyone? Nobody? Besides. You know, the lizard folk. You got the belt. You got the scroll.
I appreciate the belt. Thank you.
You can probably try it now.
Hmm.
Hey, all right. Uh,
Ooh.
Hey. Hey. Yeah.
Who-
Dresser upper. Yeah.
Okay,
All right. Robbie says, no, you're fine. I'm talking the belt. You're good. No, you're not a belt. You're not an object. Don't give me that look. Anyway, Robbie says,
Same as Robbie.
you fit. All right. You can try it now. New command word.
All right. The command word will be this. Left unforeseen. Hmm.
You said it really passively, so it's kind of lax against your body. It's barely tight,
Okay. That's good enough.
and it fits your form.
Okay. I'll pat it and I'll sort of retie my no, actually no, I'll leave it separate from my bag of holding and pouch and stuff.
Okay.
I'll pat it down.
All right.
It's good to have you along.
Sure. He's talking to the belt already. That's good. It's a good sign. All right. So, anyone else? Takers. 1, 2, 3.
I'm a good person.
No mystery box.
No mystery box.
Pardon. Wait, mystery box? How much are those again?
It's like 500.
500 gold.
Oh, okay. I can't afford that. Oh, it's
All right. Well, at least you paid something. All right. I'm not gonna kick you out. Get the hell out.
Well, thank you for your service.
Where's the direction of the bookstore thing?
What?
There's no bookstore.
Okay, never mind.
I sell scrolls and all the dibbity dabbities.
Yeah, but do
Your
you
friend
know,
got me
like,
some. We sell
Yeah.
I mean, this, scrolls are magic.
okay.
Like this conversation. It's magical. What's your name? Shellface.
What are you
It's
trying to
done.
look for?
It's Donlee Da Raphmich.
Donlee? Alright.
Yeah.
Donnie. Like ya. Anyway. Alright, well, I'll be here till tomorrow. Stop by again.
All right.
you.
Don't get lost.
All right. Where's the next goal?
Well, who wants to lead, and who wants to? I know one wants to look for a metalworker or smith. I think Gage still wants to find someone to repair stuff. Arthur, you want to give it a shot before you fall asleep?
Hmm? What do you mean?
You're looking for things too.
Yeah.
Would you like
What
to
do you
take
find out?
charge?
Okay. I mean, where am I gonna find these?
You look around, pick a direction. You might find something.
So we're like in the corner, right?
Yeah, you guys are. Let me go back to my map. You guys are right around here,
No.
like this building or this little shop right here.
Okay. Where's the giant?
What giant? Remember Kaiser?
Where,
But-
where are you? Right here?
Jeez,
Damn.
Man.
Okay.
jeez.
Cheese.
So many. There's so many vendors I
That
have.
Gouda.
You guys have. God, these sessions are never long enough, but I don't want them to go forever. So I'll give us 20 more minutes or 15, 20 more minutes, and we'll wrap things up. Just to so it doesn't go to what's this? Ah,
Here's my suggestion, but we can do the next thing.
I see. Well, I'll let the humans battle it out. Who wants to go next?
Max Google. If it needs important to him.
Max, lead
Okay.
the way. So you're just gonna go where you?
So he has like a list of stuff he needs. Right?
I mean,
Yes. I'll get with you that at a different
true.
point, Gray. I'm just trying
Yep.
to keep the
No,
flow of
that's
things
why I
going.
said.
All right, Max, just roll me 1d20. Roll just a perception check. Oh. Oh.
7.
All right. There's various vendors and huts. Definitely smells that give off the essence of alchemical kind of like scents and kind of flares. But nothing's really like anything that's displayed openly has not caught your attention. And the group has kind of like trailed behind you for about an hour now, and it's a little past midday, maybe 1-2 o'clock, and there's a bit more snow accumulation, and there's other scents from people definitely trying to get the their
Yeet.
Welcome back.
My computer just tweaked out.
Oh, welcome
Oh
back.
shit.
It's all good. Welcome back. There's other scents that are kind of overlapping one another. It's very hard, so you're just kind of using your eyes to kind of like pinpoint like minerals, things in vials, like people that match the description of an herbalist or an alchemist. Heck, even another artificer. But then sometimes they're hard to like go by because you kind of like blend in like with other people. You don't scream, "I am a practitioner of alchemical arts and such." You're a tradesman. You have your license, and a lot of these people just kind of don't give you that essence until maybe it's around the 2-hour mark. You finally get like a snag, and you're on the opposite side of where you all were, kind of like in a alleyway, and you see this. It's like a mud hut. It's really kind of like Yoda's little hut in Dagobah. It's haphazardly put together. It's straw and thatch, and there's no sign of any beast of burden that would like pull this cart. But you hear, and there's like a tail and feet dangling out on one side. There's someone who seems to have been buried in part of their shop. Would you care to assist them?
Sure.
Give me a strength check. Six. All right. Plus
Nothing.
nothing. All right. You feel a little uncomfortable. You feel a little uncomfortable. You don't know what that was, but you haven't. Ow! 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 Easy! Easy! Ow! Give me another strength check with disadvantage.
Can I help him in any way?
Yes, you can. It's a straight roll now.
Okay.
Okay. That is just straight 13?
Yeah.
Okay. You pull him out, and you're looking at this kind of fellow right here. My god, the freaking queso. It's destroying me, man. Thank you. Oh, all right. I'm Isaac. You just saved my life. I couldn't breathe. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for ingredients.
Speak up. What? Huh? Ingredients?
I'm looking for ingredients.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to Nautiflogging. I'm Isaac. Kind of showed up here this morning, but so what you looking for? You got a list? Components? I can help you. a whole bunch. Come from Hunka. Come here about every 2 years or so. This is my 5th time. Maybe a few more is left of me before I retire. But yeah.
I guess don't know this.
Hey, Jimmy Locks, you with the funny black thing across the back of your head. You're looking at me funny. Did I say something? He looks at you, Xara.
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't say anything. Alright. What the hell? A promo... Yeah? What is... Huh? Alright, I got the... Okay. Alright. Carbon powder. Alright. Magnesium substrates. Alright, got it. Phosphorus.
What color are Zara's eyes? We've been walking around. She doesn't have.
He's got goggles on. You can't really tell.
Oh, Xara.
Oh, Xara?
Yeah, what color are her eyes?
Do you disclose this?
I mean, yeah. They're like grayish blue.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Goldflake? I'm not... I'm just shy of what you need. I got 2 ounces. Might have to check someone else, but I got the twine. And what's this here? A lead vial. Alright. Yeah. Archeo. What the? Bonanza? Kind of scratches his nose and scratches his head. And kind of pulls out a ledger. And goes through a tome. Archeoflex. Just have a seat real quick. It's gonna take me a bit. Is that what they call it? What the hell is... I don't have this, but I can point you in the direction of where to find some.
It's a town, right? Where he's pointing?
Well, you listening? Hey, Buster.
Yes.
Yeah. Wake up. I'm trying to help you with the list. Alright. Okay. So, you can either go to Hunka, but that's a bit of a trek. You know, takes some time. I don't know how much time you got, how much time you need. But, anyway, you can go there for sure. You'll find someone... If you find my regular shop, I'd have it. But I'm not there. You're not there with me. I can't help you. I didn't bring it with me. Wasn't expecting it. It's kind of hard to get. Archeoflex. Now the gold flake, you can get just about in any other type of reagent store. Usually some miners have it, not all the time, because not everyone's gonna have gold flake. They usually like to have it in a more heavier form, where it's not so easily blown away. It's flake. You have the special places where it's not accessible to, because it's flake. It's light, and gold's heavy. So, maybe try one of the other people around here. Maybe some miners, they might have it. But the Archeoflex, Well, you can always come to my shop. I'll be there in probably about a week and a half. I'm gonna be meandering around in this region for a bit. I do here more than just festival work and festivities and all that. So, you can go down south into Gladville. I know that at Fort Gladwell, they might have a shop that has Archeoflex. If not, try one of the guilds, because they might have those who practice, alchemical needs. Guilds always need an alchemist at hand for potions and the usual, not so shady and sometimes shady things, because concoctions and all that. I don't sell those because they're illegal, but I think you understand what I'm saying. So Gladvale and some of the outlying areas. What else? Yeah, that's all I got really. But yeah, You can find me in Capital. A lot more stock up there. You gonna pay for the rest? Maximilian.
What?
You ready to pay?
Pay for what?
The ingredients. I got some of them. I don't have all of them.
Oh, that's what you. Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
All right. Let's see. I don't have everything. It's salts, magnesium, carbon, twine, file. Don't have the. Well, keep that pot to yourself. I think you can provide that on your own. That one pot. 200 gold. That good for you?
How about a little discount for saving your life, friend?
You drop a bargain. All right. 180.
Deal.
All right. Fair enough. All right. You offering that in gold, platinum, or silver? Don't worry about it. Gold's fine. Most people around here are doing gold. All right. So just deduce 180 gold from your purse, and add the number of ingredients that were not covered, which were the Archeoflux and the gold flake. Those are the other things that you'll need, as well as the last special material, which you have to acquire of your own. So, is that your string of business, Max?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who's next before we close up?
I have one thing before we close up the day. Can I just go back to that Minotaur girl vendor and just buy more cheese?
I beg your pardon?
I buy more cheese wheels.
Cheese wheels.
Yes, you said like this Minotaur lady was the one that sold them. Remember?
I'll let you look around. We're gonna. Just give me a straight D20, and Donlee, you can help since you're both.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can always change the music, by the way, to one of the others. Let me.
Yeah, I know.
Just put this one back, just in case. Anyway, okay, D20. All right, and oh wow, thank you, Donlee.
My nose.
Okay, cool. This is
Nasal
a good
check.
one to. Yeah, this was definitely a nasal check. How's the stream looking, by the way, Neutral? Or the recording?
It is looking good. 3 hours,
Okay.
43 minutes.
Okay, all right. We're almost done. Okay. Donlee, you definitely catch the scent of cheese.
Yeah.
But it's pulling you from the direction from you remember going from the streets before. And when you did, just when you can recant from memory from just the last few hours of perusing and whatnot, you didn't see any Minotaur lady on the main avenue going from to the central portion of the town. But the new area, back to where on the map, kind of here in the corner, where the east to west kind of avenue kind of goes to.
Okay.
You see a individual of similar proportions and stature as you, and he is currently twirling. Looks to be a form of dough in the air, and he's spinning it and twirling it in his hands.
Yeah.
And he eventually, like, his left hand becomes free, and he starts to take something molten
from
Oh.
underneath his stand, and then he kind of like cascades up and shoots, and cheese starts to coalesce, and he brings it down, and it is a circular piece of dough with cheese and other garnish and toppings on it, and you make eye contact with him.
Yo. Whoa. Is that what he looks like?
That's what he looks like.
Oh,
God.
good fucking Christ.
What the fuck?
Oh my. Whoa, dude.
Where'd you find that?
Hold on. I go towards the fellow.
All right, so where is he? Oh.
My God, that's so funny.
Hold on, where is it? Where is it? He's here. He's in red. I wrote your name down.
This looks like a freaking guy that. Whoa. Is his name on the image that you have saved?
Cheese to meet you.
Hmm.
My name Uge.
Okay, yep, it is. Okay.
Uge?
Uge.
Uge?
Oh my god.
Well, what Uge? And
Would
Donlee.
you like some Isa?
A what?
Would you like some Isa?
Isa. Is this what
Isa.
you call this? Isa?
It's succulent. It is succulent.
Oh God,
And
it's
it
French.
is a special. It's a specialty. I am Uge, and this is my restaurant. Cheese to meet
Takkul,
you.
you cannot be canonizing French pizza.
Yeah,
The Koreans are in the Underdark. Let me have some other realms to
Wait, are you
I-
telling me?
I granted that.
Wait, are you telling me my race is French?
A subculture of your
I'm
race.
so
is-
sorry.
Okay.
I'm
No
so
wonder they don't
sorry.
live long.
There are
Oh.
no frogs in the Isa.
There's no
So-
fry for me.
You interested?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
I'm interested.
magnifique. Okay. Your name, so I can take order.
It's Donlee Da Raphmich. It's,
Donlee Da Raphmich, and he takes a pen, writes it down. Okay, give me 10 minutes, and I'll serve you right away. And he gets back to spinning,
Skizard around?
throwing toppings.
Yep.
Skizard is definitely catching up at this point, and because
Skizard.
you were definitely led by your nose, and it pulled you here.
Jeez, I smell cheese.
Skizard.
Ugh.
I found-
You brought friend. Friend have going for magnificent food.
Also, is this like technically the first time I'm meeting another turtle folk?
It is.
I was like I didn't really boggle that because I was locked in on the Isa.
You know,
It is especially
Got the
made for
Donlee
you.
doing the soy checkpoint.
Isa.
Yes, Isa. All right. You want the order too? Mr. How's your name?
Skizard.
Skizard?
Yes.
Okay. An
I will take
order
your
for
order.
Skizardo. Alright.
Where's Gab's like cooking. Isa.
Where is Gabth?
Oh.
You guys catching up?
Yeah, I'm catching up to the breakneck speed of a turtle. Oh.
That's
You're
what's
catching up
up.
to the breakneck speed of the Goromads of the group.
I have no idea how fast Donlee goes,
What's going
considering
on
his
here?
weight.
What's going on here, Donlee?
They are
Isa.
selling Isa.
They're selling Isa.
I point to that. That you mean the pizza?
You
Oh,
piss?
they're selling Isa.
Huh.
But you gotta piss?
Is Isa.
Isa. How's
Ah.
what's the differentiation with Isa?
Isa good.
Oh.
Exactly. Yo, Isa good.
See? See? You get it? Anyway, my name Uge. Cheese to meet you.
It's cheese. Let's say it in unison, Moo. It's cheese
Cheese
to
to
meet
meet
you
you.
too.
Dude,
Yeah. You pick it up well.
Yeah.
Natural. I
yeah.
like.
I also have a saying. It's cowabunga, dude. Intricate.
Hey. Oh. Pizza time.
Intriconic?
Picnic.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh.
He understands our culture.
We
Yeah.
are the culture. I support the culture. Anyway, would you like to cultivate your appetite? Yes. Have the Hordisk. That is 2 gopi for 1 Isa.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be wonderful, actually.
Okay, so we got 2 you for Skizard and 1 for Donlee Da Raphmich. Okay,
Yeah.
so 2 for you and 2 from you. 2 gopis. Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, there's no problem.
Okay. Just enough to split between all of you to have multiple slices. And like, if he takes one of his like claws, and like, kind of like how you spin a basketball on one finger, he takes the claw and like rakes back and rakes forward, and the slices kind of like form themselves. And let me just do a performance check, actually. Natural 19. Okay, I'm pretty sure that works. All right. For a grand total of 24. Cool. Awesome.
He's
All
so
right.
good.
It is succulent. It is
He's a succulent.
the tartness of the cheese meets your palate, and you guys are just pulled in and drawn. But Gabth, something catches your eye. You see a topaz dragonborn kind of toting a some type of sled or something behind it.
Huh.
And then you see kind of like wrapped in a cast on their leg, their leg and their arm. Elroy.
Wait,
And they're starting. They're passing right by you right now.
Oh. And wait, wait, and pardon, could you please refresh on who Elroy is again?
They're the patron that met you in the Underdark.
Oh, oh, oh. Well, and he's being carted?
Yeah, he's on a sled being pulled by Gracchus.
Oh. Pardon?
Gracchus, wait. I recognize him. As you wish. And he draws the sled to a halt.
Elroy, why are you up here? Are you okay?
It was an earthquake. Not yesterday. And, I was in Takkul, and one of the buildings came toppling down, and I was buried.
Wait.
Gracchus pulled me through, and he kind of uses his good arm and points to his leg and other arm, and they're both crushed. So, no more venturing.
Oh.
And it's weird. Both his left, actually, yeah, both his right. How do I describe this? I need to look at something real quick just to confirm.
This was the Dragonborn guy?
Gracchus the Dragonborn and Elroy the Bugbear.
Okay, gotcha. Right. Okay, I remember now.
Where is it? Let's scroll all the way down. Art to confirm. Yeah. Both his right arm going up to his upper arm where it meets the, I guess, part of the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And his lower leg below the shin.
They're smaller stature than the rest of his other limbs.
Are they
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
okay? Wait, a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Okay, that's a 13.
You get drawn in, and it's odd. It's okay, I can assure you. And he kind of like unfurls the wrapping. It can be healed in time. I just won't have functionality for it for a few months, is what by one of the clerics in Chichuli. And he finishes unwrapping. And it is not the same complexion, nor the same texture as the rest of his arm.
Huh.
It looks eerie similar to your own body.
Huh.
It seems Elroy has
Crafted.
your limbs, and that's where we'll end the session.
It's a good time.
He's a good time.
It's a good time.
It's a good time.
Huh.
You know, that wouldn't have happened if Greg was there.
You know,
Oh yeah, definitely
Fuck
not.
Greg.
You know, man, I miss Greg.
For all we
Who's
know,
Greg?
Greg is the one that caused that earthquake in the first place.
Probably did do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Greg did
Piece
do
of
it.
shit.
But yeah,
But Greg was like the most essential cast.
thank you all. Sorry for some of the slowness of it all, but it was to bring us all back, and obviously mostly you guys kind of taking the reins of where to go based on your own interest, and of course the introduction of new characters. But yes, you're back at the festival, and well, seems something is causing a stir at the moment.
Is it the
Okay.
weather?
Don't know, but we'll pick up next time.
Okay.
Absolutely loved Kaiser.
Kaiser's cool.
All right, any last words, anybody?
Have a good night.
Last
Otis
words
sleep.
in 10, 9, 8,
Well, this
you.
Greg.
Never trusted Greg.
6,
I love
5,
Greg.
Greg the goat.
4,
Greg the
3,
goat.
2,
And fuck Greg.
1.
Thank you all.
Fuck Greg.